This is the All-American Coaching League, presented by Axis Sports.
What's up, party people of the AACL, the All-American Coaching League, brought to you by Axis Sports. What's going on this Thursday night? This is Dave Axis, your host, and we are wrapping up Week 9 tonight, baby. This is the final night of Week 9, and then next week is Rivalry Week, Week 10, and then we go into playoffs, bowl games, and then the championship game. So we're just about done with this shindig, and the season went by pretty quick. Even though we took 4 weeks off, it seems like we just started this and just kicked it off the other day. Let me show you what's on tap for tonight. Games 9 through 12. We've got 14th ranked Central Michigan traveling to 21st ranked ECU. In the second game, this could potentially be the game of the week in the AACL this week. And that is number 7, Indiana, traveling to the number 1 team in the land, Georgia State. Well deserved by them. I'm very glad that Georgia State is the number 1 team in the nation. Third game tonight, 18th ranked Colorado at 20th ranked Louisiana Tech. A very interesting game. Two teams that started off 2-0, and Colorado was on a 5-game losing streak until last week. Louisiana Tech currently on a 6-game losing streak. So this 18-20 game will be very interesting to watch. And then in the nightcap, I have a feeling, I'm just feeling it, I could be wrong, it's happened once or twice before in my life, but number 3, Akron Zips, traveling to Marshall. Marshall's won, I think, like 2 of their last 3, and they're playing at home. Marshall's pretty hot right now. I think that game might be on upset alert. The only pick'em game for tonight is Indiana at Georgia State, so whoever has that game, the broadcasters will let you know what that ended up being. Let me bring in the broadcasters for the first game for the Central Michigan ECU game, and that is none other than Clint Torres and Peter Fitzwell. How you guys doing tonight?
Good evening. Good evening. How are you?
I'm doing outstanding. I'm doing great. Peter, how are you doing?
Oh, you know. I am great because I'm here with my best friend in the whole world, Charles.
This is I feel like I won the lottery.
What? Oh, I thought you were going to say you feel uncomfortable.
So I'm going to call you Eagle. Is that all right, Eagle?
Yeah, Eagle and Charles, that's fine.
All right, so Eagle, I want to make sure my ears were clear in hearing all of the words that Dave said. Did he admit he was wrong? Because that is right there is a moment that needs to be recorded and played back.
I said once or twice in my life.
Still admitting that
you're
wrong
is a big step, sir.
Well, yeah, but okay, but in fairness to me, fairness to me, one of the times that I was wrong, I thought I was wrong, but I wasn't. So I was just wrong about being wrong.
But you're still wrong, though.
Yeah, whatevs. I'll take my record over anybody else's any day. But anyway, I'm going to pass it off to you guys so you can pregame
Life
this.
on planet Dave.
You can.
Where you're never wrong.
You can pregame the CMU ECU game. I'm out.
All right. So, Eagle. So we've got Central Michigan against Eastern Carolina. We're looking at 64 degrees, partly cloudy weather in Greenville. Nice night for some football. What are you looking most forward to?
Hopefully touchdowns. You know, I've been kind of not on the broadcast booth with work kind of crazy lately, so I'm hoping for a good offensive game on my first game back in a while. I've got my bevy. Do you have your wine?
Yes, I do. I hope we brew up some touchdowns tonight.
we can definitely brew up some touchdowns.
All right. So we've got Central Michigan runs a multiple offense in 4-2-5, and ECU runs a pro style in 4-2-5. I don't know if I've ever done maybe I've done one Central Michigan game, but I don't really know what the multiple for offensive playbook puts on the field.
I have no idea. All I know is Ohio State's playbook puts out losses. That's what I know.
All right. Is that what Ohio State runs? Multiple?
No, I have the team Ohio State playbook, so
Oh, I get it. Yes. Yes. Sorry. Sorry.
it runs Taz von Wolfswinkel for 200 yards, 4 interceptions, and a loss. That's what it runs.
All right. I hope you guys didn't hear that. My wife is in the next room playing a Van Halen concert live. What the heck was going on? Hot for teacher because she's a teacher. Oh, nice. No, yeah, I know. We've got some banter going back with the truck, Eagle, but nobody can hear that. So I apologize for the unprofessionalism.
I should
And that's
just
another
unmute
mistake
myself
Dave
all the
made.
time.
That's two. One, he admitted one tonight, and also he made one. So we're looking good so far, Eagle.
Yeah, 2 for 2. Let's see how many more we can get tonight.
I think we're ready to hit the field.
Yeah.
Is there a button we can press or something to get this thing going?
They're 0-4 in the conference. What do you want? What do you expect? They need a win.
We've got the fans that are dying to see this game, Eagle, and the booth is, I don't know what they're doing, smoking or something out there. So I talked about the weather, I believe.
The weather?
Wow.
He talked about that.
That's another mistake, Eagle.
Yeah.
Let's just start writing that stuff down. All right. All right. Yes, we did. Thank you.
Purple.
Somebody in chat say, can you tell the booth to shut the hell up? Not the booth, the truck.
Truck. The production team.
Silence the truck. All right, so here we go. We are in East Carolina. Look at that beautiful sunset over there. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. Great weather. Don't think the wind is going to be impacting the kicking game or special teams. I don't know. You got any predictions on this game?
For me, it's looking. Eastern Carolina needs to lose so Syracuse doesn't fall behind even farther back in the rankings. That's what we're going for right now.
Right.
No chance of winning. I have no chance of winning the dumpster fire division, so I'm going to cheer for Central Michigan here because they're in my division.
All right. Isaac Richardson takes it out 23 yards. First series for ECU in the pro set. Lining up with 2 wide receivers up top, 1 below. And it looks like it is a short pass to the right side. No gain at all. Travis Baldwin, 1 reception, 0 yards.
Pornstar, 1 for 1, no yards. Good job.
Pornstar is 100% in completions, but 0 in yardage. Back he goes again. Pornstar dumps it off in the middle. Travis Baldwin for 5.
Baldwin's looking as the happy target right now to start for Eastern Carolina.
Lining up in that ace formation. 2 tight ends, receiver on each side, and a single back. Back goes Pornstar, throws it to the right. He was aiming at the coach. He was trying to drill the coach in the grill.
Throw it away. Quick 3 and out there for East Carolina. Let's see what Central Michigan can do.
All right, and away goes the punt. Central Michigan takes it up to about the 43-yard line, 12-yard return by Fly Like an Eagle. Hey, you got to like that name.
Yeah, I forgot that Fly Like an Eagle is on Central Michigan.
And the truck is saying he had 2 touchdowns last week, but he has been known to make mistakes, so somebody's going to have to check that.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Fly Like an Eagle for 12 yards.
A good first down. That's already 1 up on East Carolina.
And Fonz is 1 for 1 so far in the passing game. Dump off to the right side. Looks like that was maybe Zach Thompson. I don't know if that's a halfback. Is Zach Thompson the halfback?
No, don't think so.
All right, that offensive lineman was
I thought it was
slow.
rolling. I could be wrong, though.
Run up the middle, doesn't go anywhere. Met at the line by ECU. Try rolling, gets brought down by McCoy. Rolling has not done it again.
That's tempo.
Zach Thompson for 6 yards. Zach Thompson has a second for 18 yards all night. Third down. Looks like they're going to be passing here, Eagle.
Oh, gonna get sacked.
Pressure, and he is brought down. Fonz gets brought down.
Steven Andrews.
Andrews with the tackle.
Should have
big
thrown it
tackle.
away. Should have thrown it away.
A great coverage downfield by ECU. Everyone was locked on. Didn't have anything to do. Like you said, Eagle should have dumped it off.
Punt, yep. College kickers don't have the legs.
Back to punt. Let's see if we can get a coffin corner punt here. And I think that went in the end zone.
I think it. Yeah.
The truck is experimenting with a lot of graphics here. You can't see at home, but it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Fly like an eagle. Had
I'm
6
glad that the
receptions.
production team puts the graphics in front of the video that we're watching.
That's awesome. Eagle, would you call that a mistake?
Would. Yes, I would.
Okay, so
Hurry
they're
up.
starting to rack up, people.
Both of you.
Hurrying
All
up
right.
this production. Yes,
Start
vibrator.
back with 3 wide receivers up top in shotgun formation. Swing pass out to the right side gets incomplete. Looks like that was broken
Dropped.
up.
I think he got scared, Charles. What do you think? I think he dropped the
Yeah,
ball.
he got skirt. He got skirt.
He got scared. Charles, how's your wine? What kind of wine are you drinking?
I'm drinking. It's not really that good. It's the Chardonnay that my wife got that was on sale, and that's always the indicator that you're going to be drinking some shit wine. It tastes like kind of like rotten apples. But hey, I'm a champ, and I'm going to finish this sucker. All right, so back goes Pornstar, dumps it off to the receiver, happy ending for 1 yard.
Another punt. Another punt.
Yep, another punt. So far, the punters are having quite the day.
At least their punters aren't useless like mine. Chad Useless Dino.
Fly like an eagle takes it for 10 yards on the punt return. And the truck is having a lot of dialogue with us, folks. So if you hear us talking and it sounds like we're talking to no one, that's the truck making another mistake. They're starting to pile up.
Ooh, that's a bad take. Bad take by the Fonz.
The Fonz got thrown down, loss of 4. The
Shooting
defensive
blanks.
line is shooting
Shooting
blanks.
blank.
Did not
Did
shoot
not.
a blank there.
I was going to say, he did not shoot a blank there.
You could say that play for him was a happy ending. Kids at home, ask your parents what that means.
Batman.
All right, so Bruce Wayne. I'm Bruce Wayne. 11 yards on that reception. 3rd and 3. What do you say? Are they going to get the first down, Eagle? What do you say?
We're going to ball to rolling. Who's going to roll for... Oh, no. There it is. First down, though.
First down. Nice play to Zach Thompson for 12.
Zach Thompson seems clutch right now for Central Michigan.
10-yard average, 3 catches, not bad. Fonz is 5 for 5. Back in shotgun. Tight end.
Rolling. That's a good run.
Rolling for 9.
For 9 on the first.
And he ran for 9, and his total is 8. So he started off with a negative and brought it into the promised land.
Great tackle.
Rolling for 0.
Dante Roberts.
They're trying to put rolling up there as many times as possible. A little waggle by the quarterback. The Fonz for the waggle, dumps it off to the safety valve for a first down, Eagle.
Yeah, gangbang there on that tackle, Bruce Wayne.
Hello. Fonzie back in shotgun. Swing pass again, not going anywhere. Fly like an eagle, got his wings clipped on that one.
Oh, he got shot down. Shooting blank, shot an eagle down.
Was that shooting blanks that got him?
I don't know. I was just going with it.
No, yeah, that worked.
Yep.
Probably ruined it with my question.
You did. It's okay. It's all good. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Not quick.
Yeah, the quarter is winding down quickly. Something off in the middle just short of the first. Fly like an eagle for 9. We're looking at 3rd and 3 Eagle.
Both of them are hurt. Yeah, that's what I would want. Looked like both players on the play, Eagle and a defenseman on Eastern Carolina, got hurt. Ooh, that was terrible.
I don't know who the hell that was thrown to.
Throwing to IB humping.
Hudson with hip bursitis out for 2 quarters. How do you get hip bursitis in the game? I thought that was something that was like a nagging injury. I don't know. What the hell do I know?
Carry over. See, so now we're learning more about the league. Dave is just like throwing injuries in players pre-game. That's what he's doing.
So even when you're not brewing master brews, do you know anything about the medical side?
The medical side? No. I do. Brewing, cider, and distilling. That's what I do.
And you do it well, sir. I just based on what I want to know you. I've never tried it, but I assume it's wonderful.
So I wouldn't have a job, right?
Yeah. All right, so out comes, who the heck's got the ball? Let's say ECU. Yes, I'm right. Out comes Pornstar. They're at a bunch formation on the top of the screen. Back to pass. Dumps it off to doggy style. For 7.
Good pass there. Good pass there for Pornstar. Threading the needle.
You know, we love to pay attention to this game. And I love paying attention to the game with you.
Sit down, Pornstar.
Nice run by Pornstar.
Offsides?
Offsides.
Free play? Stroke
On Suggs. All right, there goes Pornstar. The end of the first quarter. 3-0. Central Michigan on top.
Not nil.
3-0.
Got my sports confused for a second there. Quick first quarter, Central Michigan there. Punters were very busy in the first half.
Yeah, a bit of a punt fest here.
Yep.
First play of the second quarter, pass in the middle, doggy style.
No huddle.
Pornstar, 7 for 9.
Pornstar wants to pick up his momentum to finish hard and strong at the end.
Pornstar always wants to finish hard.
Yep.
All right. A keeper by Pornstar. Nice little juke move to get the first down. Let's get a quick shout out to the folks in chat. We got Clintox 100. Dave, I Make Mistakes Axis, Dave Leathers, Eagle Mondavi, Kexi PS06, Lana Ray, Packer Fred, Sol Kluberville, Sudo Nakai, and Yogi. Back to pass, and it is broken up. Pornstar trying to hit the wide receiver, but number 33 on Central Michigan knocks it away the last second.
It was clear. Was that Jacob clear with the deflection?
Sure. Nice play, Jacob.
Because wasn't Jacob the original?
Yeah, I think so.
Athletic director, right? I believe. Yep.
You know, when you want the truck to help you out, it just goes dark. All right. Pornstar dumps it off in the middle to Travis Baldwin for 6. And here is the field goal. It is up, and it is good.
Money, 3-3.
Tie ball game. I mean, this is not a score festival by any means.
But it's at least, it's not terrible. Decent defense, though, right? It's not like a messy game overall.
And the clock's moving fast, too, so that's a saving grace. And I mean that in the kindest way to Central Michigan and East Carolina.
Charles needs to get up and get another glass of wine here soon, so that's why he wants us to go fast.
All right, out comes Central Michigan. In a quad look, quarterback keeps the ball, gets brought down after 2 yards. Fonz with 2 yards rush.
Good rushing average there from the Fonz, negative 3.3 yards on 3 carries.
So we appreciate all of the effort that the truck is making in chat, however not helping us from a stat standpoint. Nice run by the quarterback keeper, Fonz for 10 yards.
At 0, I'm at 0.
Yeah, 4 yards for 0.0. 12 wide receivers up top.
Get the out route.
And it's another keeper. And got met at the line. Henry Winkleford. Now he's got negative average. T.Y. Dupe or Dup. How do you say that, Eagle?
I missed what you said. I'm sorry. I was drinking my beer.
That's okay. I think it's Dupe. It sounds better with Dupe.
Dupe.
Dupe up, Earl. Dupe, Dupe. All right, back to the pass. Anita Digenme.
I need
for
a
3.
I need a dick of me. Right? Is that what? Yeah.
Oh, I was using the Quebec, not translation, but accent.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Pronunciation.
got it. I'll remember that for next time.
Rodney Anderson for 3 yards. 4th and 5. ECU stands strong, and we've got, guess what? A punt.
Punt.
What's the records for punt in a game?
This one.
All right.
Oh.
Right. Oh man. What the heck was the special teams doing there?
Yeah, Charles, do we want to know the record for one team or both teams?
I don't know. I just want the truck to do. I want the truck to help us, Eagle. I'm trying to do anything. I'm trying to do anything just to get him out of whatever the heck he's doing in that truck.
Orgasm. Is that the first time we've said orgasm? I think it is.
It's the first time we said it, but not the truck. Okay, and back to pass goes Pornstar. Complete pass to Vibrator.
Yeah, I would like you to do that again, please.
Vibrator. Back in shotgun. Two backs in the backfield with the quarterback.
Go for
back
it.
To pass.
Oh,
wow, that was incredible. Holy, happy ending for 17.
It's definitely a happy ending right there.
Power I formation. Back goes Pornstar, and it's broken up.
Oh, that was dropped. That was poor.
Was it poor? It wasn't a breakup. It was.
Yeah, it was piss poor. Piss poor.
All right, here we go. Strong I formation, strong pro. Back to pass, a lot of pressure. Man, Pornstar gets sacked, -11. Number 58, Kurt Lynch, first sack of the game for him. And wow, Pornstar did not have a happy ending on that play.
Kurt Lynch right there just ate up that Pornstar.
Ate up that Pornstar. Couldn't get it to orgasm. Back to pass, pressure. Complete. Seam route on the top of the screen. Travis Baldwin, 28 yards. That was a sweet play, Eagle.
Pornstar, it looked like he stayed in the pocket and he let it go right before he got hit again in the sack. So that's why it's like Pornstar is late to the lineup there. Great pass. Great catch.
Great pass. He stood hard in the pocket. Jumps off in the middle. First down again to Vibrator. ...107 yards for Pornstar here in the first half.
It's a positive drive right here. Let's see, is ECU gonna finish it off, or are they gonna, blow early and kick a field goal?
Yeah, well, I mean, with Pornstar, he's always he tries to last as long as he can, but he wants to finish it with a happy ending. Okay, still waiting to have something positive or something useful from the truck.
He caught that. That was bad. Wow. Catch it out of bounds?
Yeah. 3rd and 2. Clock is ticking.
Give it to Orgasm for the first down.
Right up the middle.
And he stopped. Oh, they gave it to him.
Barely. Orgasm for 2.
Oh, challenge.
That was an iffy spot there, Eagle.
That was a bad spot. Good spot if you're East Carolina.
Fullback in motion. Play action pass to the fullback. That might be the tight end. I don't know, but to one of them. William Thompson for 6.
Out to the route to a player,
They
right?
are near scoring here. We might have our first touchdown of the game, but not on that play. Orgasm just ran down into the ground a little too early.
Tackle from Blitzkrieg. Whoa, Orgasm's doing great. negative 0.7 yards per carry.
3rd and 8.
Oh,
1 minute
jump.
left in the
Jump.
first half.
Get back.
Throws it in the middle.
He got back. 4th down. Looks like
Wow.
kicking team coming back out. Who's the kicker again for East Carolina?
Let's see how long it takes the truck to help us on that one.
Oh,
All right, there we go.
So the booth says the name cannot be said on the air live, so that's why we can't say it. So
Okay. 6-3. ECU is up over Central Michigan. This is a kick fest on any type of kicking you can think of. Punting, kicking, whatever. Place kicking, whatever.
punting, kicking, and
Yeah,
it's kicking, punting.
that's right. All of the
above.
Yeah, all of the above.
5 out, 5 wide.
The Fonz is ready to go deep.
Interception.
Should be doing that. Oh, man. Both defensive lines are really wreaking havoc on that offensive line.
Another TFL for McCoy, Jason McCoy.
Tiffle on the Fonz.
Oh, he's hurt.
Oh, somebody help him up.
The Fonz is hurt. The Fonz needs to go to his happy days and get healed.
That's right.
Who's the backup?
Richie Cunningham.
Richie Cunningham, perfect. Richie Cunningham's under center.
Taking his sweet old time.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hike the ball because he's scared.
He's scared. He's scared of those the down linemen for East Carolina.
He's scared. He doesn't want to get tackled.
Rolling has not done it again.
Kind of like typical for that Roland last name. Just no great stats at all. There it is. Halftime. 6-3.
This was a stats festival. I can't wait to see what the truck pulls up on this one.
Yeah, so much help from the booth. 6-3. Eastern Michigan though, up at halftime. East Carolina up at halftime. Charles,
I've seen more exciting episodes of Antiques Roadshow than this first half.
have you ever played the Antiques Roadshow drinking game?
Oh, I have.
It's good. Good quality family fun.
It is.
I don't know what to say other than punts, a couple good plays, punts, sacks, injuries.
That's right. And quiet truck. Or no help from the truck whatsoever.
Oh, look at that. That's Jason McCoy hurt.
That's going to leave.
I didn't even see anything on the other the player from Central Michigan. Look at that. Total 13 rushing yards. Total.
Yeah, not a rushing festival. Even on time of possession, passing yards advantage to ECU, no turnovers.
What do you think has momentum going into halftime?
Oh, that's a tough one.
The time clock?
Sorry?
The time clock?
The time clock has the punter.
The punters.
The first one to punt. The first team to punt is going to win the game in the second half. That's my prediction.
What's your prediction? Well,
Yeah.
East Carolina kicking off to Central Michigan here. Ooh, that's just running to our players, right?
Oh, man. Brought down at the 15.
Stood up and then teabagged.
Teabag. Yeah, that's bad when you're teabagged so deep in your own hole.
I think he's hurt.
And he's down. He is down. Somebody get some smelling salts for him. Fonz. No, the Fonz is not out there, I don't believe.
No, I don't think.
Cunningham with the handoff.
Yep. I don't even know what his name is, but he's Richie Cunningham from the rest of this game.
Rolling has almost done it for 4.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Draw play up the middle. Rolling gets the first down.
Rolling with just like a ghost, stiff arm to no one other than that we saw at least. Maybe he's got Ghost trying to tackle him as well.
Surprisingly, has a 4-yard average. I would not have guessed that.
Don't worry, he'll go down.
All right, Richie Cunningham on the quarterback keeper for the first down. He is still going.
No, it's not Joe.
It says Joe Downey, but I think the truck messed that up. I really believe it's Richie Cunningham.
That is a editing error by the truck. Richie Cunningham with a nice run there.
We apologize, folks. Another mistake by Dave.
Oh,
Richie
Ooh,
Cunningham got by the tackler, still fighting, almost gets the first down. 2nd and inches.
That'll make it 2nd and inches.
All right. And we tried to spend a lot of time typing in chat instead of helping us. But back goes Richie Cunningham. Pass and just gets slammed.
Yep.
Holy mackerel.
Who's up after Richie?
Chachi?
Chachi? Yeah, we'll go with Chachi.
It's a one name. He calls himself Chachi.
Yep. He's European.
That goes Richie Cunningham. Dumps it off to Bruce Wayne for 8 yards and the first down, moving the chains. Everybody's praying for a touchdown at home. Let's see if they do it on this drive.
Oh, there is Potsy too. Yeah, that's right, Gunny. Good job.
Potsy, definitely. There is Potsy. Ralph Mouth did not dress. That's the last quarterback on the roster.
That's the red-shirted super senior.
Yes. I can't believe I remembered that. Back goes Richie Cunningham. Ooh, pressure up the middle. Was able to get it off. Nice play to Bruce Wayne for 29 yards. See if we get a touchdown here, Eagle. I don't know what I'm going to do if they score.
You're going to drink your glass of wine.
Okay, well said. Good prediction.
Yeah,
yeah, and if they don't score, I will be drinking more.
Oh, Charles.
Oh!
6-yard loss.
Sacked. Richie Cunningham gets sacked by Terrence Trent D'Arby.
Richie's got it.
2nd and goal.
Got kicked in the head too. Richie did there.
Wow, that's some dirty play there by ECU. Oh, that's a new formation. This is like an Air Force formation. Pitches it at the last second. He's going, and oh man,
going nowhere.
Ender Mullen for 8 yards, surprising 8 yards. I didn't think he got that much.
3rd and goal.
Stay with that formation.
You giving it to rolling? Nope. Good call.
Pass it, swing pass out, and it is a nice play.
Oh, it is to rolling.
Did he get it? He got it.
Yeah.
No, he did. rolling.
He rolled forward.
Nice play.
Fly Like an Eagle hasn't come back. Yeah. Oh, challenge that. He didn't get crossed.
Yeah, I didn't think he got in there, but hey.
It's been some spotty officiating
I'll take the points
spots today.
Go. Well, my prediction was wrong.
Well, you get the drink.
Did not win. Well, it's not over yet, but whoever punts in this half is going to win the game.
Fair.
So we have not seen a punt. Thank you. All right, let's look at some stats, everybody. 160 total yards to 134. 9 first downs for Central Michigan. 7 first downs for ECU. What do you expect to see out of ECU on this drive, Eagle?
Field goal.
There you go. Run up the middle. Or Gasm for 7.
Good goal here, though, if you're, East Carolina is points.
Definitely. Orgasm dribbles up the middle.
That's 2 carries of the game so far I've seen, back-to-back there.
Only 1.8 yard average for Gasm. Back to pass. It goes Bornstar. Nice pass for the first down.
Doggy gets rocked.
Everybody, let's do a quick shout out in chat. We got Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Clint Cox, 100 Dave Access, Dave Leathers, Ziggamon, Davi Gold Official, Betty McGuire, Lanare, Packer Fred, Soul Kluberville, Sudo Nakai, Extra Blue X, and Yogi Bar. Yogi Bar, not Yogi Bear. Yogi Bar.
It's my favorite person in the chat has to be Sudo Nakai. Just saying.
Wow.
Just saying.
Maybe someday someone will sign him.
Maybe.
Back to back. Pornstar dumps it off to Orgasm for 7. 141 yards for Pornstar.
Bunch to the top.
Pornstar's got plenty of time.
Oh,
and
what a
throws it
route.
deep.
What a route.
Pornstar goes deep. That's a shocker.
Pornstar was a
Doggy
deep
styles.
player.
Pornstar goes deep. Doggy
Into
styles.
doggy? Yeah.
And the fans are going, oh, we. Okay, back. First and
Fans
goal.
are yelling. The fans are yelling orgasm to finish it off.
Run up the middle for 8 yards for Orgasm. He's got 15 yards all night.
Positive. That's great.
Yeah, finally. Let's see if we can get another touchdown. I don't know what I'm going to do with myself if there's 2 touchdowns in one quarter. Back goes Pornstar. Plenty of time. Goes in the middle. Touchdown. Travis Baldwin. Happy ending for ECU.
Travis Baldwin, brother to Stephen Baldwin and Alec Baldwin.
Definitely. Yes.
Play the music.
Well, he definitely knew what to do with a loaded gun on that play.
That I was close, though. I said points, at least. I said points.
You got to.
I said a field goal, but then again, I said the goal was to get points. So, hey, I was semi-right, but not completely wrong. Is that the Dave Axis way to think about it, Charles? I'm not right,
definitely.
but I'm not wrong.
Dave. Yeah, I'm playing it, Dave. Let's see what Central Michigan does. Nick Vandermuffelen came out with a 19-yard return. 53 seconds left in the quarter. This quarter's going pretty fast, too, Hagel.
It's been great. It's been good, you know.
Yeah. Keeper by Rich Cunningham.
Have we seen an update yet on Fonz?
Well, he doesn't have bursitis, but maybe he has arthritis.
He's got arthritis, yeah.
Punch to the bottom. He's doing okay, Richie Cunningham, in replacement of the Fonz. Nice run there. Nice first down. Rolling for 12.
He's starting to roll. It took him 3 quarters.
Ilya Swallow with the tackle.
Is it 5 on Swallow? I think it was tackles.
Yep, that's a big 5.
Big 5. Ooh.
All right, let's see what they do here. 2nd and 11. That was a nice tackle by Downing, I believe that was.
Probably last play of the quarter here.
Yeah, we've only got 12 left.
Do you think they snap? Or, never mind. Here they do.
Ooh, dumps it off.
Yeah.
Was that a pass?
That's
My
an
screen
eagle.
went blank here for a second.
Yeah, that's an eagle.
Oh, wow.
That is a pass down to the 20 to end.
We're starting the 4th quarter. Everybody got your 69s up in the air. And on the ground or wherever you want to put your 69.
Yeah, here in the AACL we do 69s over the 4. Also do 2 Cougs, 1 Cup.
What was the second part? I missed that one. 2 Cougs, 1 Cup. All right.
Washington State.
It was wasn't it the anorexic, the vegan cougar?
Isn't it Georgia? What's Georgia State?
It was the game we did, Dave. Oh.
Make me think now. It was somebody Washington State and. Oh, hell! I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go do.
All I know is this right now is broadcasting gold. 4th and 6. Central Michigan forced to kick the field goal. I'd be humping at that last stop. Tied ball game, 13-13.
Boom. Boom, boom. Oh, Sarah? Yes.
All right, and here we
I'm
go.
glad
Let's
the
see
truck
ECU.
does something as I'm going through looking for things.
It was very quick, too. It only took half of the third quarter to get an answer. All right, Isaac Richardson for 35 yards. No offense to either Central Michigan or ECU, but I pray we don't have overtime.
Is your glass empty yet?
Man, I'm milking the last couple tablespoons. Back goes Porn Star.
You don't have like a wine. You don't have a wine fridge next to your computer?
No.
I think you should get one.
Well, I like the way you think, sir. I like the way you think. All right,
I'll mail you one. I've got an extra one. I'll mail it to you.
Draw play up the middle for the first down. That was orgasm for 7 yards. Just a quick shout out in chat. Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Clintox 100, Dave, I'm always wrong access, Dave Leathers, Eagle Mondavi, Gick Gok, Bowles Official, Gunny McGuire, Caxi PS06, Landner Ray, Macafred, Skull Cuberville, Pseudonakai X True Blue, and Yogi Bar. We are back. Back to game action.
So 7-step drop.
One star with a deep pass.
What a pass. Doggy Styles.
Doggy Styles took it right in the you-know-what.
From the Porn Star.
Yeah. He took it, a nice hard pass by Porn Star. I formation. I pro looks like they're Eagle.
Yeah. Orgasm. Play action.
Back goes Porny Porn.
Why would you not run it?
Deep.
Why would you not run it?
Oh, man. That was denial.
You had 15 yards of free space in front of you.
That was denial.
Ooh.
No happy ending for ECU on that series.
No, I mean, that's our first turnover, right, of the game?
Yeah, and the fans are turning blue, and I'll let you read into that however you want to.
This is a Syracuse game. If this was a Syracuse game, first turnover happens in the first drive. So
Central Michigan can get control of this game if they play as well as they did on that last series.
Clock control now, time management.
That one series where they did well.
Yeah.
That goes Central Michigan for a 7-yard reception. I was thinking to myself, did they do well in their last series? I'm saying they did. The truck will correct me.
They got points. So.
All right, Richie Cunningham is not well. He's doing well.
That's Fonz.
Oh, Fonz is back?
I think, unless 4 is Chachi.
It's not Chachi, so it's got to be Fonz.
Fonz is back.
Hey, he is back.
He's got that fourth quarter comeback animation.
There you go. He has got plenty of time. Surveys the field. I think that's to the tight end. To fly like an eagle, number 88, but number 1 in your heart.
Number 1 in some people's hearts. Last in a lot of people's hearts.
Fonz is back, and Fonz is in place to take control of this game. And oh no! Interception.
Momentum has changed again. Shooting blank.
Wow. I mean, both teams have really screwed the proverbial pooch when they had the ball.
Clock management, that's all they needed was time, and they...
Holy crap.
Well, the Pirates are getting a second chance at this.
All right, draw play goes nowhere. Orgasm gets denied. Pat Davidson and Oral Roberts on that one. All right, we've got the tight end in motion. Back goes Porn Star. Draw play. Man, that was slam in the backfield. Stroke or jugs.
Orgasm just ran into those jugs and fell straight down.
Yeah. All right, we were looking at a 3rd and 12. Back goes Porn Star. Rush up the middle. Gets rid of it at the last second. And there's a flag.
Personal foul.
Face mask?
Face mask? Yeah, face mask. Good call, Eagle.
Unlock. Blitzkrieg.
Aerial Blitzkrieg.
Yeah, it's not good right there for Central.
From the famous Blitzkrieg family out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Back goes Porn Star. 1st and 10 with coming to the 2-minute mark. Back the pass. Ooh, has some pressure.
Oh, Porn Stars.
Man. Stroker chugs with the sack.
That'll make it 2nd and long.
That was a nasty play from the start.
Around the edge. Untouched, it looked like, to be honest.
2nd and a mile. See if Porn Star can get some magic here.
Throw a 69-yard bomb.
Oh, was that complete? That was complete.
Yeah.
The doggy styles. What a great play.
24, he got one touch in. Yeah, 1 foot in,
Triple
yeah.
up the line. Was able to get that right on that sideline.
Momentum is shifting to the Pirates right now.
See if they can get a happy ending here. Last time they blew their load in the end zone. And not in a good way.
John Daly.
John Day, after all those names. John Day for 3.
I'm just going to say John Daly, just in my mind. You know, drinking and swinging a golf club, so.
Yep. All right. Back to pass goes Porn Star. Oh, almost intercepted by Eileen Dover.
Eileen Dover. Right.
And I get corrected every time I say a name by the truck. Every single time. Back goes Porn Star. Throws it in the middle. First down and more. They are in field goal territory.
I was going to say, I think you would think that the truck would give us some sort of pronunciation guide so we wouldn't screw names up all the time.
No. He likes correcting us. It's a power thing, you think?
Look at that. Deflected.
They are, where are they? They're just on the edge, I think, of field goal range here.
Motion.
Porn Star, let's see what he can do. Last time he threw an interception in the end zone, he's going in the middle. Complete. Knocking at the door to Brad Marshall. A lot of boring names here after a whole game of wacky names. We get Brad Marshall and John Jones. I don't know who the last guy was.
It's like, you know, when you grow up and your name is like John Smith as a kid, right?
Yeah.
Boring.
Boring. All right, we are looking at a I formation, Twins. Run isn't going anywhere. Loss of 2.
Charles, would you let, if you're Central Michigan, would you let East Carolina score so you get more time on the clock to come back down for a touchdown? Never mind, because I forgot. Quick, fast clock. We have 13 seconds now. Forgot about that.
I don't know why they didn't do a field goal here. That could be completely stupid.
Kick it here, though. Timeout. Yep, timeout's here. They'll kick it here. 5 seconds left.
All right. And the kicking festival continues. Up it goes, and it is good.
2 seconds.
East Carolina takes the lead with 2 ticks left on the clock.
Well, Charles, you think you turn out the light?
I think you can. Freddie, you can come in here and you can start her off, my friend.
Turn out the light, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Let's call it a night. Party's over. Until tomorrow, we'll do the same old thing again. Good night.
Well done, sir. I think Freddie felt a little rushed on that one.
I think he did.
I hope I hope it wasn't us.
No, it probably wasn't. It was probably the truck was probably in Freddie's ear saying, "Hurry up, bitch."
One of these days, we're gonna get the B-side extended version.
Vinyl.
Freddie, turn out the lights.
It's going to be Who Let the Dogs Out. You and me, Charles.
All right, so we are. Congratulations. Congratulations to East Carolina, winning by 3 in the Kick Festival 2022.
This was actually, Charles, this was the Kick Dave and the Dick Bowl, a preview with all the kicks.
With all this kicking, I thought I was watching the SSF.
Good one. Good
So
one,
who do you
Phil.
think? Who do you think stood out to you on the ECU side? Is it the easy answer, Pornstar, or who?
I would
Who?
for East Carolina, it would have to be, I would think, Porn Star or Doggy Styles.
Oh, Rollins on the other side, right?
Yeah, and then on
Yeah.
Central
Sorry.
Michigan, I would probably, I don't know. I would say probably the Happy Days combination of Cunningham and the Fawns.
Nice, pretty even on stats. ECU has the edge on third down conversion, and both were 100% in the red zone. Each had a turnover. Each had an interception. Total yards 409 to 392, pretty close. 4 punts all night.
There were none in the
Close.
second half, were there?
No, there wasn't. Let's look at player stats, shall we? Pornstar, decent stats, 274.
He wins player of the game because his percentage is 69% complete.
There you go. Perfect for Pornstar.
Done, Porn Star. Done. Player of the week.
Orgasm for 21
Terrible.
yards.
Not good.
Crappy average, though. 8 for 129 for Doggy Style, 16.1 average. 1 touchdown for Travis Baldwin. And then let's look at what are we going to look at now? Defense, huh? We've got 1 interception for shooting blanks and a sack for JoJo McCoy. Two sacks for Steven Andrews. And we're looking at some zeros, Eagle.
I see zeros. Oh, there's a 1.
There's a
EFL
1.
for
It's like
Darby.
machine language.
Yep. 1-0-0. We're in the Matrix. Oh, G spot. That's the kicker. That's why we couldn't say it live.
G-spot.
That's why.
Nice.
Oh, we're
Look at
live?
that.
Yes.
All right.
Player of the game for me, though, has to be Porn Star with 69%.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, I think you nailed that one.
Look at Happy Days combo did well.
Yep. Unfortunately, they didn't finish the game.
Would you say that Central Michigan, so the Happy Days combo was good for about 22 minutes and then they fell off?
Yeah, they fell off. At the end of the game, I think maybe Laverne and Shirley could have done better.
Mork and Mindy or something could have helped out,
Yep.
kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. So what else are we looking at here? We got 0 touchdowns for what is this, rushing? Yes. Rolling had 32 yards.
Overall, I don't think it was a great rushing game from either team.
Oh, is that a receiving touchdown he got? Yeah. Yep. Eagle got 77 yards. Harper with, well, here we go. 1 sack for Smoking Jugs, whoever the hell the name is.
Yeah, 3 TFLs though. Look at that.
Mother Funker with an interception.
Stroke or Jugs. Orgasms on the other team, Charles.
Pardon me?
You made a noise and I said orgasms on the other team.
Okay. All right, we've got the kicker, 1 extra point, and a couple field goals, 2. All right. I'm ready to hit the next button. What about you, Eagle?
Yep. Yeah, my beer is about empty now, so.
What else do you want to talk about?
I'm gonna open up a bottle of wine for you after this, Charles.
Nice. Outstanding. Yeah. Well, that was a good game. I enjoyed doing it with you.
Yeah, no, it's always fun when the two of us have no support from the truck giving us any sort of information or anything, and we just do all of this to help out.
Yeah, so. It's like we're on a what is it, not a high line, a tight rope, whatever. No support, no net below us.
Yeah, we're free what is it? Free climbing,
we're the flying Melindas. Yeah.
Someone say something, Charles?
I don't know. I just heard a lot of whining.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I just heard a lot of mistakes, Eagle.
Yeah, I mean, again, look at that porn
The
star
sound
like
of the mistakes.
we said. Roland.
Hey,
I would have to disagree with.
yeah, me too. But you know what makes it even special is when the mouse cursor is moving around like it's, on a sugar
Pointing
high.
at us and telling us motherfunker.
Yeah, it's
Good game and
pointing to
shooting
where we
blank.
need to speak. Now the truck wakes up when it comes to players of the game.
Moist.
Moist.
Is that
All right.
Yeah.
What a
that's what it
game.
is. Yes.
Congratulations to East Carolina. And we've got in Indiana at Georgia State. We have the next crew in the booth, please, dear God. Okay, I think what we're going to do, Eagle.
Charles, let me
Why don't we
talk
talk about
Indiana.
this game, and then we'll pass it off to our colleagues waiting in the wings.
Yeah, can I talk about Indiana really quick,
I
Charles?
would love for you to talk about Indiana, please.
Fuck Indiana. That's all I want to say. What is a Hoosier? What is that? That is nothing and that is gross. Go Georgia State.
Nice. So I'm going to ask you this, but who do you predict is going to win this one?
Georgia State by 14.
By 14, nice. I'm going to say Georgia State by 17.
Ooh, see, we're on the same page. We have lack of faith in the Indiana coaching staff.
I'm just trying to get a response from Chad of any kind.
Is he even around?
I don't know.
I have no idea. That's why I said it. Oh, he's not around. That's a shame.
He's not
Yeah, I
around.
think I saw him around the white lines outside.
You need to do it. You need to Google his name and see what comes up.
Could do that. That'd be some fun.
Yeah, see, well, thank you, fellas. Yeah, so we have number 7, Indiana. Georgia State. Thank you so much, Clint Morris and Peter Fitzwell. We have Willoughby Hard again here and Biff Markham.
Well, on that note,
Wow.
have fun, you two.
Have fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it's going to
thanks.
be a fun one.
It's always fun. It's always fun when Willie's around. Trust me.
Oh man,
Definitely.
no, I gotta laugh. I'm reading the cock now.
All right, there we go. There we go.
Hey, you better watch it, or I'm going to give you a warning.
Don't be making threats. Awesome game, fellas. Thanks again to Peter Fitzwell and Clint Torres. You go by Clint Torres still when you announce, or is that your alter ego? Are you Charles in the booth and Clint Torres out in the field? What are you at the booth?
I'm Charles. I don't
That's
answer to
great.
Clint Torres.
You don't answer to it?
No.
That's what she said. Anyways.
Oh. Boom.
I got him. I love it. Got him. That's great.
That's what she said.
I can't take any more, Eagle. I'm going to have to go.
Yeah, I was muting myself for a little bit while I laughed. That's all.
No, good luck, guys. Knock them out of the park. We're
Have
out.
fun. I'm gonna get a glass
Awesome.
of wine for Charles. Have fun.
Thank you, gentlemen, for covering the first game tonight, CMU at ECU. And again, here in the booth, myself, I'll go whatever you want to call me, Willoughby Hard again, Greg, and I'm here with Biff Markham. Biff, how's it going, man?
Going great. How about yourself?
It's going good, man. I'm excited. I've been busy today. Busy lifestyle going on today and last couple of days. But it's good, man. It's good to be here in the booth again with the AACL and covering this game. Number 7 Indiana at number 1 Georgia State. Georgia State is just beating everybody. What do you think about this game? Do you think Indiana has a chance tonight?
Well, the one strength that Indiana has is their defense, and they're going to need it tonight because you know that Georgia State is just going to be coming with all cylinders clicking. So it's going to be a good test for their defense. If they ever figure out how to score in the red zone, look out for Indiana.
Yeah, I remember they had that little bit of an issue last week, and here I think I'm here again doing an Indiana game. I'm trying my best in real life to get out of Indiana, and I keep on doing their games. But yeah, this should be good, man. 5-3 at 7-1, top 10 matchup, fantastic. The only top 10 matchup of both teams tonight. This should be really, really good. I haven't seen Georgia State in a while. So I'm excited about that.
Well, they put on 62 points without their starters. That's impressive.
Yes, that's very impressive. So yeah, I think I'm not sure if the booth, if Booth will tell us, but I mean the truck will tell us. I'm not sure if Georgia State wins tonight. I think they're guaranteed. I mean, they already got a 7-1 record, but they'll be the second team possibly into the playoff. Correct? Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so they clinched already. So Georgia State clinching, but you know what? I don't think they're gonna stop. They're 4-0 in the division, 7-1. You got the dumpster fire division meeting going up against the bootleggers division. So we'll see. I mean, Indiana's not a bad team. They're 5-3, but Georgia State's just on a whole nother gear. So we'll find out tonight.
Yeah, Gunny has them really, really at the top of their game right now.
He sure does. All right, let's go ahead and get going out to the field.
Oh, wow.
Fantastic night here, Biff, at the Georgia Dome. The old Georgia Dome here, Indiana at Georgia State. It is packed. Look at that sea of blue. Just a little bit in the corner there, a little patch of red. The Hoosiers went traveling south, but that sea of blue is a lot. And here we go, Indiana kicking off. And again, just like Packer Fred said in the chat, the bootleggers are 4-0 this week. So let's see if they could make it 5-0 here.
Well, that was a great stop by the Indiana special teams.
Definitely, and here we go. Georgia State coming out. Keeper. Good run there. That'll be a first down there for Dangerfield, 11 yards. 1st and 10 now, just at the 30-yard line there. Same formation, hurry up. Keeper again by Dangerfield. Oh, stop, 9-yard run. And Biff, how I do it in the booth, yeah, just come on in at any time, man.
All right.
We go 2nd and 1, handoff, Dangerfield pass. Oh, wow, just shoving people out of the way there, Biff.
Oh, yeah, both Belushi and Dangerfield showing they have no effects from last week. They seem 100% healthy right now.
Here we go, staying in that same formation. Oh my goodness, and he still gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what Indiana has to do if they're going to win this. They got to make Dangerfield throw the ball, not run.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 now at the 48-yard line. Dangerfield looking, but now he's running. 5-yard gain there on the run. 3rd and 5 already. Dangerfield with 25 yards rushing. Staying in that same formation, just never getting out of this one. Now Dangerfield looking to pass. Off to the side. Yep, pass is complete to number 85, Foster, for 13 yards. 1st and 10 at the 35.
Right now, this is typical Georgia State.
Yeah, this is impressive. Dangerfield, a lot of time now looking to run. Still going. Indiana Hoosiers chasing him, but finally sliding down for 5 yards there. 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
And my concern is, will they overuse Dangerfield?
Yeah, that could be a problem, but here we go. Handoff, just as you say that, handoff to Belushi for 3 yards. 3rd and 2. Go at the 26-yard line. 1st down, Belushi with 3 yards, and this rushing attack is just something for Georgia State. I don't know how Indiana's going to be able to stop this.
They don't have an answer for it so far.
Again, thank you for all of the watchers here of the AACL of this matchup. Biff Markham, Clint Talks 100, Commander Root, Dave Axis, D Leathers 11, DW 2B28, Ware, Eagle Mandavi, Gick Gok, Goals Official, Gunny McGuire, Cat Sips 06, Packer Fred 38053, Pseudo Nakai, X True Blue, and Yogi Bar 94. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8 for Georgia State. And here goes Dangerfield with the ball. Oh, just tackled short there, Biff. Oh, no.
Well, I mean, the one thing with Georgia State, they don't lose anything with Holmes coming in. This guy is awesome.
Wow. So here we go. Backup quarterback. Dangerfield hurt again. And touchdown, Holmes, Georgia State. It does not matter. Unbelievable.
Yeah, this is what Old Dominion found out last week. And, wow, Georgia State, if they ever play Wyoming, wow, that's going to be quite a game.
Yeah, this is pretty impressive first drive, and the extra point is good. Holmes comes in cold. It doesn't matter. He rushes in for the touchdown. It wasn't too far to go, but still he finished off the drive, and Georgia State 7, Indiana 0. And here we go. Good return by Indiana there. Chad Rowland for a 27-yard return. And the Hoosiers will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Randall L. really needs to have a good game today.
And here we go, handoff. And I saw this last time, this ground attack, Telefero. He's slow to start just about every game that I've announced, but then he picks it up in the 3rd quarter. Let's see what happens here.
But they're rather unimpressive until they get into their 2-minute drill. And then they are really fun to watch.
And that pass by Randall L. going nowhere because of that pressure. And Dangerfield is gone for the rest of the game. Oh, my goodness. Randall L. looking downfield. Oh, intercepted by number 12. And here we go on the return. Good return of about 20 yards there. Oh, bad pass. Hardy with the interception. Oh my goodness, he didn't see number 12. I don't know Randall L. I mean, Hardy was just there. He hardly even moved. I don't know, Biff. I don't know what Randall L. was looking at.
I don't either. I think he just got. I think he got fooled.
Yeah, and with Dangerfield out, this is exactly what Georgia State needed. Their defense to come up big, and Holmes now throwing it away there. That'll bring up 2nd and 10 from the 29-yard line.
Well, the defense needs to come up big to take the crowd out of the game.
And here we go. Nice run. Oh, nice. Beautiful run for 12 yards there. Already Georgia State, Biff, with 82 yards rushing on that Belushi run. Fitzpatrick now from the Hoosiers already has 5 tackles. And Holmes with the keeper. Ooh, he gets hit real hard, but 12 yards. And here we go. This is a fast attacking run game here by Georgia State.
It is.
And there it is, Belushi touchdown again. Oh my God, this is not looking good with 1:24 left in the 1st quarter. already. Georgia State about to go up 14. 20 seconds, Biff, is all it took after that interception.
Yes, and their offensive line just, nobody talks about it, but it doesn't matter who gets the ball. They're going to get yards because that offensive line always opens holes.
Yeah, this is impressive. Let's see what Indiana could answer back. I mean, Indiana's known to just, take a lot of time off the clock and move downfield. But that interception in the last drive was just something that Indiana cannot afford with this fast attacking run game of Georgia State. And here we go, Taliaferro. Good run there. Oh my goodness.
That is probably the strongest run I've ever seen out of him.
Yeah, I will agree.
As far as physical.
Yep, I totally agree. 22 yards. That might be the longest run that I've seen him do when I'm announcing Indiana's games. And Randall, oh my goodness, what a hit.
Wow. Yeah, he can't take too many more hits like that.
No, especially he knows what happened to his counterpart on the other side, just earlier in the game. And here we go, Taliaferro for a 2-yard loss, brings up 3rd and 11 for the Hoosiers. And this is something that I saw last week as well when I was doing Indiana's game, I believe, or the week before. Taliaferro going for 6 or 7 yards and then losing 2. Just some of this play calling is kind of sketchy sometimes for the Hoosiers.
I agree.
He missed it.
I thought he had that. I thought he had it. Now, I was going to say, I think Indiana's at their best when Randall L's throwing, not running.
Yeah, I will agree. Taliaferro is a good back, but he's not that fast. He's just a big guy. I don't like it when they run him outside, unfortunately. I mean, sometimes he does break through, but normally I'd have a big guy like that that's not that fast, just running north and south, and that's it. But here we go.
Oh, yeah.
26 seconds left in the first quarter, and Georgia State back in it again, just running right up the gut Belushi for 13 yards.
Yeah, and again, nobody touched him for the first 10.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem for Indiana. They got to figure this out. And Holmes dropping back, and that'll be a 3-yard pass to Freeman. 2nd and 7 now from the, I guess you could say, the 36-yard line. Holmes dropping back, 3-step drop. Oh, deflected by Evans there. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7 for Georgia State.
Wow, Georgia State got lucky on that one. That was a mistake.
Yep. I think the linebacker was just wanting to swat it down. Here we go, short pass again to Foster. 4-yard reception. That'll bring up a 4th down, and Indiana held them up. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and they needed it. They needed a stop right there.
For sure. And here we go, Biff. That'll bring an end to the first quarter. Boy, that went by fast. Georgia State 14, Indiana 0. As we see a couple of the highlights, but here we go. Georgia State punting the ball for the first time tonight to the Hoosiers here in the second quarter. And Biff, we just heard from the booth that the pick'em went Georgia State 15, Indiana 2. So that's a big spread there. Definitely in favor of the hometown team, Georgia State.
Yeah, that's not, after what happened last week, that's not surprising. Right now, Georgia State is riding high.
For sure, and Taliaferro, again there, gets the ball, but just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Randall L. looking, short pass to Grant for only a yard. That's just not going to get it done with this Georgia State defense up in the ball game by 14. You need to throw that a little bit more downfield. Randall L. drops back, and Grant just short of the first down. Oh no, 4th and inches, and here we go. Indiana punting again.
Yeah, they're really struggling trying to find something that works against Georgia State, and they just can't do anything consistently right now.
I don't know. That might have been a muff punt. I mean, I don't know if that ball even went 30 yards.
I don't know if that's designed. They don't want to give them a chance to return it, or if that was just off the side of the foot.
Yeah, I think it might have been off the side of the foot because this is good field position here for Georgia State. And oh, my goodness, another 12 yards for Belushi.
Yeah, they just don't have an answer for this Georgia State running game right now.
I think somebody's holding lines at the other side of the end zone for Belushi because he's running like a madman tonight.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to take a break here for a moment and join him.
And Foster with a 5-yard reception. 2nd and 5 now. Georgia State at the Indiana 46-yard line. Handoff to Belushi. There you go again. 9 yards. I think at this rate, Belushi's going to have 100 yards easily, maybe even by the half. 78 yards already, Biff.
It is. It's impressive. I've never seen him get the ball this much this early.
And Holmes is sacked by Lionheart. That'll be his first tackle and first sack of the night. Holmes just couldn't find anybody. Tried to run around there in the pocket, but just not enough time was given to him by his right tackle, I believe, 79. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 16 now from the 43-yard line.
I don't know if I'd try for the first, but I would probably try to get into field goal range. And
Holmes!
What a run.
My goodness. C.J. Holmes. What a huge run for a first down now in the red zone. Georgia State now at the Indiana 16-yard line. Holmes again, 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Hurry
he
up.
Is fired up.
Yes, he is. Him and Belushi. Oh, and what a play. 7 yards for Holmes. Inside the 10 now. At the 6, 1st and goal. Hurry up again. 4 wide.
How is this guy not starting?
Touchdown! Johnny Carson, 6 yards to Carson, and here we go. Georgia State putting up more points. About to go up 21-0.
That's just this is Georgia State. They are just putting on a show for their fans and for everybody else throughout the world here right now.
Yeah, this if things don't change quickly, this is going to be a long ride home for the Hoosiers tonight.
Yeah, and this is a number 17. This isn't, somebody ranked number 24 that they're playing.
Right. I mean, this is a top 10 team, number 7, Indiana. I don't think Indiana's even gotten past the 50-yard line yet.
I don't think they have either.
Good return there by Roland for 24 yards, and here we go, 1st and 10.
And they got to get him going in the offense, too. I don't think he's caught a pass yet.
Yeah, I don't think so either, Biff. And ejaculate with an 8-yard reception. 2nd and 2. That's Elate's first reception of the night.
I think so, too.
And here we go, ejaculating twice now for another reception. And that'll bring up a first down for the Hoosiers. Maybe the Hoosiers just need to go to ejaculate more all over the field.
They need a strong ejaculation tonight to come back on this.
Yep, they sure do. They need to release the poison. Here we go, Hoosiers, 2nd and 2 now. And I talked about the 50-yard line, and look at Taliaferro. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Golly, take that man down. Holy cow.
I thought he was going to lose 2 yards on that.
What a run. Biff, I think we've seen Taliaferro's best 2 runs of his college career. Here we go. This might be the third. My goodness.
I think he's hurt us, and I think he's taking it personal.
Yeah, what's going on here? I haven't seen Taliaferro have 50-plus yards before the half in any game yet. Maybe it's
he's-
happened, but not anyone that I've seen.
Yeah, I think he's running with attitude right now. I think he's pissed.
Impressive here. 1st and 10. Let's see if the Indiana Hoosiers can cap this off. Oh, no!
no.
Oh, my goodness. What an interception by number 5, Justin Ernst. I mean, I don't know. They better review that. No, he got his 1 foot in.
He got it. He was in.
He got that right foot in.
That's where Randall L. was trying to make something out of nothing, and he should have just thrown it away.
Gosh, and here we go. Belushi, first time tonight, -2 yards there on that run. 2nd and 12 now at the 12-yard line with 1:50 to go in this half. And Georgia State with the ball with a timely interception. Holmes, short pass to Belushi. Belushi trying to get something out of it. 3 yards, and here we go. Timeout, I believe, Indiana. That'll bring up a 3rd and 10 now from the 15-yard line for the Panthers. Hand off to Belushi. Oh, and you know what, Biff? Yeah, that's a big stop. And I think, too, the play calling, I think Georgia State is happy going into the half. I think they like their defense right now, and they're fine going into the half, up 21-0.
Oh, I agree. No.
Nope.
Personal foul.
And there is a clipping call on the return.
That's going to push them back.
Brad,
they didn't need that.
Yeah, Brad Thomas, what are you doing, my man? You're down 21. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Indiana with the ball, 4 wide, 1:30 to go. Randall L., a lot of time in the pocket. 8-yard reception there to Grant. And here we go. Hurry up. You got to do something. Get some points on the board here, Indiana. Randall L., 3-step drop, throwing downfield. Oh, and another interception. Oh, my goodness. What is going on?
Yeah, they didn't need to go for it all there. But
and that is Ernst's 2nd interception of the night. Already now with 2 before the half. Randall L. is just throwing like a gunslinger, not even looking where he's throwing. Unbelievable. Again, Ernst was just standing there, just waiting for the ball. And here we go, Holmes with the ball here. Can't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the Panthers are trying to hurry up and see if they can get something going before the half. Less than a minute to go, 2nd and 11 from the 24-yard line.
some of the receivers are really taking their time getting back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and look at that. I don't think they were paying attention to him. That's the receiver that took a long time, and he got himself open. Freeman with the reception there. 3rd and 1. I think the defense lost track of him because he was taking so damn long to get in. What a pass! Oh my goodness!
He just threw that perfect.
Wow.
That was a great pass and a great catch.
Yes, it was. 1st and 10. The clock stops. Now they're already at Hoosier territory at the 46-yard line. And here we go again with Georgia State. And handoff to Belushi. Good run there. Oh, there's a flag. Oh, that's going to be a face mask, I think, on Indiana.
Face mask.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, now, wow. That is... Yeah, oh, wow. Harry Nichols.
Oh, no.
Harry Nicholson with that face mask, another 15 yards. And this, for sure, is in field goal range, but you still got 2 timeouts, 27 seconds, and you're at the 22-yard line of Indiana. Georgia State's going to do something here.
It's 2 carries for...
Oh, and what a pass to Belushi, 14 yards.
Wow. He's not running it, he's catching it. This guy, you can't stop him.
Yeah.
You just can't stop the guy.
Red zone, 3 for 3 here, Georgia State. Can Georgia State go up 28-0 by the half? Oh, and Belushi gets -1 there. 2nd and goal, and Georgia State calls a timeout. Holmes already 65 yards, 1 touchdown, 9 for 11. They definitely have time here. 16 seconds, 1 timeout.
And with the timeout, they still have the option to run or pass.
Yeah, they do. Definitely. Here we go. Holmes. Oh, pass is incomplete. Number 22 there for the Hoosiers swatted it down, and it'll be 3rd and goal. And they're not going for a field goal. So this is good.
Yeah, it's 3rd down. They got 13 seconds. They have a chance.
Holmes,
but you don't want to throw that. Oh, my God.
That is dangerous. Dangerous by Holmes. And here we
that's
go.
why they run the ball.
Yes. Here we go for a field goal here with 8 seconds left to go. And the field goal is good. 24-0 with 5 seconds to go. That's pretty good clock management there by Georgia State. Let's see what Indiana can do with 5 seconds and 1 timeout. And I think this might be the last play. And no, they have time for one more play, Biff.
Well, I think they're just going to pack it in. But at this point, down 24-0, I would throw it deep. I would go ahead and throw it.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what's going to happen, but here we go. Handoff to Taliaferro, 2-yard gain, and that'll be it for the first half. Biff, Panthers up on the Hoosiers at home, number 1 against number 7, 24-0. Unbelievable. Just a great game so far for Georgia State. Missed opportunities. I don't know what happened to Randall L. tonight, but this first half has been a nightmare for that young man. 3 interceptions, Biff. I don't know. You gotta eliminate those errors in the second half.
I think the fast start from Georgia State just really had Randall L. rattled, and it's showing out there today. I was expecting a Georgia State win, but I was expecting more of a battle than it's been so far. That said, Indiana, I think, is at their best normally when they are, in a hurry-up style offense.
Yeah, and here we go. I mean, 78 yards passing, 171 rushing already for Georgia State. I mean, they're definitely going to eclipse the 200 mark and probably even 150 passing yards. I don't know. Indiana just needs to figure out. They need to calm Randall L. down. 3 interceptions. I think he's only had 5 completions. And we'll see what Randall L. and the offense do here going into the second half here in the third quarter. This return here by Chad Rowland for 21 yards. Great defense right now for the Panthers. Let's see what if they keep it going as well.
Well, they have played a great game. Now, with Randall L., he's got to stop trying to do it all in one play.
Randall L. Oh, jeez. Another bad pass there. 5 for 11 now. 32 yards, 3 interceptions for Randall L. Definitely this is not his night. That's not the way you wanted to start this third quarter.
Not at all.
Short pass there to Thad Grant for 4 yards. Brings up a 3rd and 6 here from the 26-yard line. Randall L. now finally 6 of 12, 50%. And Norwood there with a 7th tackle there for the Panthers.
Oh, wow.
Randall L. having a lot of time. Oh, number 5. I'm telling you what, I forgot what number 5's name is, but he's the one that has 2 interceptions already. I don't know. I think that number 5 was in the locker room.
I think it was in the huddle.
He might have been.
I think he's been.
Not only has it been in the huddle, I think he went to the players in Indiana's homes. I think he knows their girlfriends. He knows everything about Randall L. right now. He's all over the field, swatting passes down, intercepting passes, just all over the place. And here we go, Georgia State on that return already in Indiana territory. 2nd and 2, Belushi with an 8-yard run, 96 yards now. There's Nicholson with his 6th tackle. From the 30.
We want to thank the users watching tonight. Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Commander Root, Dave Access, Dave Leathers, David Ware, Edelina, Kickoff, Goals Official, Gunny McGuire, Caps 06, Lenari, Packer Fred, Sokolville, and X True Blue X. Thank you for watching tonight, guys.
And thank you, Biff, for that. That'll be 2nd and 3 now for Georgia State. Home, CJ with the keeper. Oh, and he almost just split those two defenders and kept his balance. He's already had 63 yards on 9 runs at the 9-yard line. 1st and goal. They've been 100% in the red zone. Oh, and what is this? Is he being carried by Belushi? What was that?
I'm not sure.
It looked like Belushi was giving him a reach around.
I'm not sure what that was, but it worked for 2 yards.
That reach around play worked for a handful of yards.
I think that was the statue of Yahoo, but...
And Letterman with 1-yard run there, his first run of the night. 3rd and goal for the Panthers here at the 6-yard line. Go Holmes. Oh,
big stop there.
Nice stop. Letterman with a 4-yard reception. That'll bring up 4th and goal. Another field goal attempt here for Georgia State. I mean, at this point, this is fine. I mean, they're holding Indiana to a goose egg.
Yeah, they're getting points every time they get possession. Indiana's going to have a hard time coming back.
Yep, Georgia State is still 100% in the red zone. 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. So they've only, I think, punted 1 time, Georgia State has. Maybe twice, but that's it. And Nate Clemens there with a 27-yard return, and there you go. 47 plays, 294 to only 97 yards. 18 first downs to 4, Biff.
That is impressive. And I think we're going to have a quarterback controversy soon in Georgia State land.
Yeah, either that or somebody's hitting the transfer portal next season.
That's true.
Grant, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Wow, impressive. So the booth has told us that, yeah, there's already interest for C.J. Holmes from other colleges. So that'll be interesting to see. And Randall L. again, 6 of 15, Biff. This is, I don't know what's going on with Randall L. I haven't seen him have this bad of a game in a long time.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's up with him.
And nice deflection there by Robinson. Randall L. throwing it into double coverage. And Hoosiers have to punt. I don't know. This is not a good showing here by Indiana.
No, and at this point, if I was the offensive coordinator, I'd probably be looking to replace Randall L. right now.
Yeah, I would too. Carson there with a 5-yard return. Only 4 yards already, almost the third quarter's over, and they've only had 4 yards on offense in the third quarter, the Hoosiers have. And Georgia State, you know, what is it, 7 yards away from midfield already. Belushi trying to get loose there, only for 2 yards, brings up a 2nd and 8. And Belushi over the century mark with 108 yards. And Nicholson now racking up those tackles, 9 tackles now for the Hoosiers. And C.J. Holmes with another run there for 7 yards, brings it to 3rd and inches for the Panthers. And I think, Biff, we just got from the booth that we haven't had a shutout since week 1, I believe. Game two, actually.
Wow. It has been a while.
Of week 7. Okay. So it's been a few weeks. It's been just a few weeks since we had a shutout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Week 7 was a long time ago, though.
Yeah. 2nd and 10 now. Belushi still at 108 yards from the 40-yard line here, going 3 wide. Neat formation there with 2 men in the back. And wow,
nice.
a little bit of trickery there by Georgia State, and Holmes keeps the ball. 6-yard run brings up a 3rd and 4 now from the 33-yard line. Georgia State now again in Hoosier territory. A couple more yards and they're in field goal range again, Biff.
That's right. And of course, Belushi gets the first down for him.
Yep, fantastic. 114 yards now for Belushi. He'll definitely have about 20 to 25 carries by the time the night's over.
I think every coach in the league would love to have a backup quarterback that could come in and average 7 yards a carry.
Yep, and here we go, the end of the 3rd quarter, and again, Indiana with only 4 yards in that 3rd quarter. Georgia State up nicely, 27-0. And yes, put your 69s in the chat for the 4th quarter. Georgia State.
If this continues, this would be just the 2nd shutout in the league history right now.
Wow. Impressive. And especially to do a shutout this late in the season. Already week 9 to get a shutout. I mean, teams are primed. They know what they're going up against, and to get shut out the way Indiana is, that's just, I don't know. That's a lack of preparation.
Well, and I mean, let's face it, we got to give it to Georgia State.
Oh,
look at that!
Oh my goodness!
I mean,
Quinn. Who's Steve Quinn?
Steve Quinn had 3 touchdowns, I think, last week as a backup.
And that's his first run of the night.
It's the first we've seen him running the ball. The guy gets about 30 yards on every kickoff return also. The guy is excellent player.
Jeez, this Georgia State team is loaded. And Quinn, 1-yard TD run, and here we go. They're about to go up 34-0.
Well, and I have to agree with what the booth just said about Georgia State being the deepest team in the league, and they prove it week in, week out. Their backups come in and outplay most team starters.
Yeah, these are silly stats that we're going to have at the end of the game, Biff. Just silly, ridiculous, clownish, fuckery stats is what we're having at the end of the game by Georgia State. This is nuts.
Is it too early to sing Turn Out the Light?
Yeah, well, is it too early? No, I don't think so. Oh, man, but traditionally...
I'll holler when you're ready for me.
I think we're going to have to sing Bury Me in Texas right now. But
I think this Indiana team needs to have some kind of an exorcism or something on their flight back to Indiana. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Another bad pass by Randall L. 6 of 17 now.
I heard they were heading to Castro Street in San Francisco to the Opium Den after this to try to recover from the pain.
Randall L. Oh, decent pass there to ejaculate again. 3rd reception, 32 yards. First down now for the Hoosiers from the 41-yard line. Wow.
I don't know if you know this, but Georgia State has outscored their opponents in the last 3 weeks, 140-37, and I would have never gotten that stat from the booth.
He ejaculated with his 5th reception for 4 yards there. 3rd and 3 now. Randall L. now 9 of 20 at the 48-yard line. Handoff to Taliaferro, and Taliaferro finding some room.
He is the only Indiana player playing tonight. He has been awesome tonight.
Yep, he's been the bright spot for Indiana for sure, Biff. You are 100% right on that one. And decent pass to Ulate there again. 6 receptions, 45 yards. 2nd and 4 now from the 30-yard line. Here we go. This is definitely not good clock management by Indiana. I mean, I think Randall L just doesn't even want to hike this. He doesn't want to get sacked. I don't know what's going on here.
I think the whole team just wants to get on the plane and get out of here at this point.
You know, this happens 0.001% of the time.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll go on Randall L. That'll be...
You are aware that this sometimes happens in real college football.
It does. It really does. And there's a lot of examples that somebody could probably pull up for us.
From YouTube.
And here we go.
Correct.
Taliaferro. Oh, my goodness. What a run here to the outside and finally tackled 26 yards. And, Biff, you were 100% right. I agreed with you before. But this is amazing. Taliaferro is just on a whole nother level tonight, trying to put the whole Indiana Hoosier team on his back. Let's see what Randall L can do. And Randall L, and he slides. I think he could have gotten the touchdown there.
Yeah, I don't know what he was saving himself for there.
First time in the red zone here for the Hoosiers. 2nd and goal. Taliaferro finally some points on the board for the Hoosiers. And there goes the shutout for Georgia State.
Well, if anybody deserved to score,
turn out the light.
It was Taliaferro.
It was Taliaferro, yes. 34-7, but it is 1:58 to go. Onside kick here. I hold off a little bit there, Freddie. Let's see what happens. And Georgia State, oh my goodness. Gunner almost brought it back to the house there on the onside kick there, Biff.
He did. And but what has gone right for Indiana tonight? Nothing.
They didn't get shut out, so they had that to look forward to.
Ooh.
But
shove that guy right out of the way, Belushi, for 1 yard. I think he ran 12 yards for that 1 yard gain.
Yeah, but I think it's getting close to the time where Freddie's going to introduce us to his hit single.
Yeah, I think the tunes are getting wound up here. I think the vocal cords are getting stretched.
They are.
Danny Don, he's ready to go. Here we go. Turn out the light. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Let's call it a night. The party's over. Until tomorrow, we'll do the same old thing again. Good night.
Yeah. Good stuff there, Freddie.
Good night, Randall L.
And here we go. And look, and this is now happening to Georgia State. Georgia State's running down the clock. If they don't spike it, you know what? In one game, this will be .00. Oh, no, I couldn't do the percentage.
Oh, they wouldn't let you. But I think that was an act of mercy by Georgia State there.
Can you believe that a team actually waited to the last second to spike the ball? It's unbelievable time management. And here we go. They don't even need to go for the field goal. They're just going to wait it out here. And
hey, we don't deal with logic here. Get away from us.
And there you go, Panthers. Easy victory. You know, what does Floyd Mayweather say? Easy money, easy work, easy money.
Easy money. That was it. And as a certain fighter said, no mas.
Yeah, definitely no mas. Easy work here for Georgia State, number one, proving why they're number one. Gunny has this team firing on all cylinders. 34-7. Very convincing win here against the number 7 Indiana Hoosiers that finally came to life and woke up. Maybe maybe a little bit of snow here in Indiana the last couple of days and bad weather got them down, and they were bumming out. But I tell you what, oh my goodness, only 7 points against these Panthers that are just lights out on defense. Randall L., horrible game, Biff.
Yeah, it was terrible. Their only touchdown came against the reserves. It was just not a good performance at all.
And here we see 7 first downs, only 178 yards. Georgia State doubled on offense and yardage. Exactly. They were 178 yards more.
I'm actually surprised it wasn't more than that, because it sure felt like it was more to me.
Yep.
But Gunny has them going. I would say, man, we need to have a drug test on these guys, but I'm afraid that'd make me take one too.
Right. But yeah. Yeah, 16% third down is not going to do it. Not against Georgia State. It's not going to do it against any team.
No, not at all.
You have these stats against any team, you're not winning any games. Not even against Cincinnati.
But the thing to remember here is Georgia State did this against a good team. Indiana is a good team.
Yeah, Indiana battles. They just forgot how to fight tonight.
I think they just got outmatched.
Yeah, one punt only. One punt for Georgia State. Unbelievable. I mean, time of possession, same thing. That got doubled as well. Just very impressive. Dangerfield, oh my goodness. He only had one for one until he got hurt. He only had 13 yards there, but Holmes coming in, 136 rating, 12 for 6, 78 yards, 1 touchdown, and he ran the ball too. Just a great job by the backup there, C.J. Holmes for Georgia State.
And he always does. Every time he comes in, he performs.
There you go. Belushi, just very impressive, 120 yards. Holmes with another 86. Just massive there for Belushi. Belushi definitely he kind of simmered down a little bit in the second half. In the first half, he was running like I said earlier in the game, like there was a line of coke at the end of the end zone.
Yeah.
He was just out there just going through everybody in the first half.
Well, I was about to say, until you brought it up, I saw that 5.7 yards per carry, and I'm like, that's got to be wrong. It felt to me like he was running for way more than that. But you're right. He did kind of slow down at the end of the game.
Yep. And Norwood there with 9 solo tackles. Great job by him. Hardy with that 1 interception. And I know that Georgia State had another player, I think number 5, with 2 interceptions, I believe.
Well, there was 3 interceptions.
Keep going to the left a little bit. Is it Ernst? Yeah, there you go. Justin Ernst. Yeah. Great game. 2 interceptions in the first half. And he probably could have had that third one if he wanted to, but he just ended up swatting it down when he was coming up the middle, and Randall L. threw it at the wrong spot.
Well, I don't think he was ready. I don't think he thought that it would ever come near him.
Right. And as we see here, just 10, Biff, look at these. 10 of 21, 66 yards, only 45 rating, just horrible.
This is
basically 33% of his passes were interceptions.
Yeah, this is one of those games where you're just going to lie in bed looking at your ceiling and go over plays all night long.
Yeah, and I feel bad for what we're seeing right here. Taliaferro, only 11 carries for 103 yards. Probably one of his best, if not his best game. And the young man, unfortunately, he was the only one out there really playing.
Yeah, he came to play. Nobody else on that team came to play, but he did.
Yep, there you go. The only receptions went to Grant, Roland, which Roland missed. Grant with only 4, and you late with 6. Just Randall L. just not finding any groove whatsoever.
No, and again, I think that you can't discount that Georgia defense, the Georgia State defense, because I can't think of an open receiver that Indiana had all night.
Yep.
There was always players on them.
Yep, everything was contested. And Nicholson's another kid that another young man that had a good night. 11 tackles. You knew that somebody. I mean, as soon as you saw what was going on with Georgia State on offense, you knew that somebody in Indiana was going to have a big night because they were just running through that defensive line, and you knew that a linebacker or a DB was going to have a big night for the Hoosiers.
Yeah, this is one of those games where the safeties were being called on constantly to bring down Belushi.
Yeah, and a couple of guys there with some sacks, Marshall and Hart, getting to I believe it was Holmes, and one was for Holmes and one was for Dangerfield. Yeah, just one extra point, no field goals here for Johnson. And
now this is just a game that Indiana wants to forget. I feel sorry for whoever plays Indiana next because they're going to be coming out with an attitude.
Yep, for sure. And let's go ahead and go to post game here, Biff. Good game 2 here by Georgia State. I believe this might be the second Georgia State game that I've done. I did one earlier in the season, but very, very impressive. 0 turnovers. And there you go. Just complete domination throughout the entire game.
Yeah, to me, I've never done a Georgia State game before, but this was just stereotypical Georgia State. They just come out and come at you for 4 quarters, and they're just going to beat you to a pulp.
Yep, and there we go. Just some of the kids, some of the players that we were just talking about. CJ Holmes, offensive player for Georgia State, 12 of 16, 78 yards, 13 carries, 86 yards, 2 total TDs, and Justin Ernst, we talked about him, 2 interceptions. Just got the ball going on both sides there for the Panthers. And Taliaferro, we mentioned it. We kind of were talking about these guys. We knew that these guys were going to be players of the game. Taliaferro for Indiana and Nicholson for Indiana as well on defense. Just a fantastic game for all these 4 gentlemen. Tough loss there for Indiana.
Yeah, it is. But when your free safeties.
You there, Biff?
I was just going to say that when your free safety is leading the team in tackles, something is wrong.
Yeah. Yep, for sure. All right, and that'll be it for the second game tonight on Thursday here, week 9. And Biff, we have 3-5, number 18 Colorado, going to 2-6 Louisiana Tech. And you know what, Biff? I mean, I haven't done a Louisiana Tech game in a while, but Louisiana Tech has completely fallen from the graces. I believe Louisiana Tech was in the top 3, if not the top number 1 team when we first started the season. And they have completely fallen down to number 20 with a 2-6 record. What do you think about this matchup tonight with 2 teams under 500? Possibly both might not make the playoffs. Most likely they will not. They're just playing for pride here. So what do you think about the Colorado and Louisiana Tech tonight?
Well, I will be rooting for Colorado just because of my days I spent in Colorado. So I'm a big CU fan.
Nice.
But for Louisiana Tech, I think it's important for them and that they want to get a win so they don't end up in the toilet bowl. Because if Marshall keeps in Minnesota and Cincinnati win, they could all of a sudden be there.
Right. Yep. I agree. And do you think, for your times in Colorado, do you think, Biff, that they're going to be bringing do they ever bring Ralphie to away games?
Not familiar of them with Ralph yet at away games. They would definitely be there in Boulder.
Gotcha.
With him, he could have been if he did. I just don't remember him being at the away games. But
that would be great, though.
Yeah, it would be nice. It was kind of like, Shasta with U of H. I don't recall Shasta at away games other than at the Cotton Bowl.
Right. Right. That's fantastic. And, Louisiana Tech has their mascot, their bulldog called Tech. So we'll see what they'll do here. And here we go. And again, thanks again, Biff. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for going ahead and joining us here in the AACL. And here we go with the next group is going to be Cliff Allen and Bob Funk. Welcome, gentlemen, to the booth, and have a great game calling number 18 Colorado at number 20 Louisiana Tech. How are you gentlemen doing?
Hey, appreciate it. It's good to be here.
Sorry, Cliff.
Oh, you're good, Funk. Go ahead, man.
I was just saying, good, Soto. Great to be here. Good night of games so far.
I hope you guys have as much fun as Biff and I did. So take it away, gentlemen. We'll be listening and have fun calling this game.
And thanks again, Willie. I really enjoyed announcing with you. And
Awesome.
Take care, guys.
Thanks, Biff.
All right. Well, we're excited to get things started here with number 18 Colorado at Louisiana Tech. Number 18 versus number 20. This could very easily be a bowl game preview in 2 or 3 weeks when those bowl games roll around. Bob, Mr. Funk, have you had a chance to see either of these teams in action up to this point in the season?
I've seen Colorado a few times in action. I don't remember if I've done a Louisiana Tech game or not.
Yeah, I would agree. I think I've called one game for each of these squads. Colorado runs the pistol offense and a 3-4 defense versus Louisiana Tech, who's rolling with the Baylor playbook and runs a 4-2-5 on defense. Bob, do you see any of these teams having a particular advantage with what they run on offense or defense?
Oh, I like that Colorado pistol offense they run. They need to be more consistent is their problem.
Yeah, I would. I'll just take your word for it and your expertise. We can go ahead and get straight to the field if Axis Sports is ready here this evening. Perfect. And Bob, do you happen to know what is the mascot for Louisiana Tech? I'm always horrible with that. I know it's the Colorado Buffs.
It's a bulldog, and I think Soto said his name was Tech.
Tech. All right. Well, the weather at the field is 30 degrees and light snow in Ruston, Louisiana. I don't know if that's the norm for Louisiana, but we've definitely got light snow on the field here this evening. The Buffaloes are looking to walk away with the win as they have a narrow margin in terms of their ranking at 18 versus 20 here at Joe L. Alette Stadium. We're going to say that was the correct pronunciation.
I'm going to go with you on that one, Cliff. I liked it.
I didn't quite catch that, but tis the season here with the snow. I know a major portion of Americans are experiencing some of that across the country. Looking at the chat here, it looks like it's not the norm. It was 65 degrees yesterday, and now it's snowing. And here we are for the kickoff, where the Buffaloes will receive and be the first on offense. Take the ball out from the 5-yard line and is brought down. Manages to scamper for another few yards at the 25, and that is where the Buffaloes will get things started here.
2 yards living up to his name here.
That's right. Bob, what are you looking for from this Buffalo offense in the first drive?
I'm looking to see him get Mo Yards involved because he's their playmaker on offense for them.
And right off the bat, Florida man rushes for 19 yards in the first play from scrimmage. A great start for this Buffalo offense. Get their first down of the game. Keep the offense on the field. Quarterback throws across the middle for a short toss to Omar Ford for a 5-yard reception. And they continue to move. Almost here, halfway across the field already. Looks like Buffalo was ready to play this evening. They hand it off to the running back, and he is quickly brought down for a 0 gain. That brings up 3rd down at 5 yards.
I think Colorado's going to be more comfortable in the snow. You know, they deal with it a lot more than the Louisiana people do.
You know, you'd expect that, and Mo Yards runs for a 10-yard rush and a 1st down. We know that this offense is built for short yardage situations, but it was good to see them convert on 3rd and 5.
It was.
Quarterback keeps the ball, and he is quickly brought down again for no gain. And they're in the hurry-up offense here, trying to catch that defense off guard, and they'll go straight back to that wasn't the pistol. All right, Mo Yards again, handoff, feed the beast, 9-yard gain.
He's hurt.
Oh,
Mo Yards is down.
Mo Yards is down, and that is an awful turn of events early for Colorado as they depend upon him for a large portion of their offensive production. However, they hand off to the backup running back, and he gets the largest game of the game. Randy Powell for a 27-yard rush, and you blink, and the Buffaloes here are in the red zone. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
This Buffalo rushing offense is dominant so far in this first drive.
Another rush by Buffalo brought down at the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal. Toss to the running back, maybe not the best decision. Randy Powell is brought down for a 2-yard loss. That brings up an interesting 3rd down situation here. Buffalo going to have to kind of figure out here, are they going to throw the ball or run it? Bob, which way do you think they're going?
I think they're going to run here, and there was an injury update. Mo Yards has bruised ribs, will return soon.
That's good news, and also good news, Randy Powell runs right through the defense for a 4-yard rush and a touchdown. Colorado goes up 6 against Louisiana Tech here at home. Extra point is good, so just an update for everyone watching here tonight. Georgia State owns the tiebreaker over both Wyoming and the Zips, and Wyoming owns the tiebreaker over the Zips going into Week 10. The I-35 division winner will be the number 4 seed if things remain as is, and that's going to be really interesting because the last game of this week is the Zips. I can't remember who they're going up against this evening.
Zips are playing Marshall.
All right, so here we have Louisiana Tech. Their chance on offense. QB stiff arms and is still going. No one in front of him. Still rolling, rumbling and bumbling. And wow, Peter LaFleur doing what he always does. 67-yard rush for a touchdown. Mr. Funk, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, that was a great run by Peter LaFleur. He that first guy off, knocks the second guy off, and he just runs straight to the end zone.
Love to see a good stiff arm on the ground, and he just punishes the Colorado defense, maybe a little over-aggressive early on.
I remember this Louisiana Tech team now. They have a lot of dodgeball players on their team.
All right, we want to give a shout-out to all of our viewers here this evening. Biff, Mr. Funk, Commander Root, of course, the one and only Dave Axis, Mr. Leathers, DW2B28 Ware. Is that... David Ware, thank you, sir. Next name, what is that? Adolina, Mr. Winkler, Get Got, Goals Official, Gunny, looks like K.
Capsips.
Cax6, all right, Cax. All right, thank you for being here. It looks like Laura Lanneray. Man, I'm telling you, it's time to get my eyes checked. Packer Fred. Soleil Clubberville, the Greg, that's Mr. Greg Soto, the True Blue.
Like the franchise Wade.
Okay, and then Yogi, who is having technical issues due to the storm. And we're back at this game, 3rd and 5 for the Buffalo. Throws out to the left in the flats, and they get a first down. Mo Yards just racking it up, whether it's through the air or on the ground. He gets his first reception for 10 yards in this game. Good to see him back in the offense. He only missed the second half of their first drive of the game. Same play and throws directly to a defender. Lucky that they actually caught up to him, because that could have easily have been a pick six.
Thought when he first caught that he was going to the house, but he ran a little weird there after he first got it, and Carr had a chance to catch him.
I think he was just so freaked out he caught the ball. He didn't know what to do with it.
The intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
All right, so kind of an interesting matchup here. These teams, their seasons mirror each other to quite a large extent. Colorado and Louisiana Tech both started off 2-0, and then they each suffered through their own losing streaks. Colorado with 5 games and breaking that last week, and then Louisiana Tech 6. And as the head coach of the Washington Cougars, I can connect to those long losing streaks and being kind of on the edge of suicide there and wondering what to do with your life.
6 game losing streaks, those are rookie numbers.
You're right. I'm forgetting who's in the booth with me here. You're absolutely right, Mr. Bob Funk. Why don't you talk to the audience about how you deal with that type of adversity in the AACL? I'm assuming the therapy includes some sort of mass quantities of alcohol. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, yes, mass quantities of alcohol, and then you cry yourself to sleep every night.
Well, I thought that was standard regardless. We see here Randy Powell with a 4-yard rush. Louisiana Tech did not get much out of that turnover and quickly had to give the ball back to Buffalo. Buffalo here is 2nd and 6 on the 30-31 yard line. Pressure on the quarterback. He has to get rid of it. Throws to his left, and it is broken up by that Louisiana Tech defense. Sets up 3rd and 6.
There's a big hit on that receiver there.
Hand off to the running back. Interesting play call on 3rd and 6. Randy Powell is brought down for a 1-yard rush, and they're going to have to punt.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see him run the ball there on 3rd and 6. That's more of a passing opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. Maybe it was the pressure from the earlier play that had them go that way. Louisiana Tech gets the ball. Steve Pirate with a 4-yard return and is quickly brought down close to midfield. Decent field position for Louisiana Tech. We're still tied 7-7 as we're begin to come to the end of the first quarter. Quarterback throws right, and it is brought in by Globo's Jim for a 16-yard reception. That was an excellent throw. Great to see from this Louisiana Tech offense.
Peter LaFleur throwing to Globo Jim. Thought he'd want to throw to Average Joe's.
That pass is dropped. I think the wide receiver heard that defender kind of marching down on him. Sets up 2nd and 10.
Lay down, big dog. Gotta go. All right, my dog's sneaking into the booth here.
Looks like the same play, just flipped to the other side, and same result, incomplete. 3rd and long for Louisiana Tech. Quarterback holding on to the ball, got lots of time, and he has enough time to throw it to the defender, and it is intercepted. I would love to see the replay on that. Looks like it hit the wide receiver in the hands, and then he just decides to give it to the defender.
I don't know if he caught that.
Yeah, bounced out of his hands. Might be a decent challenge, but regardless here, suddenly we have a quick turn of events, and Buffalo has the ball here on the 30-yard line.
Can't believe Louisiana Tech did not challenge that play.
Mo Yards doing his thing. 10-yard gain sets up second down and inches.
They're going to snap the ball before the quarter ends.
Quarterback keeps the ball, and the defense is all over it. And suddenly, second and inches turns to third down and 4 yards. And that brings us to an end of the first quarter. Mr. Funk, what are your thoughts on the first quarter of this game?
It was a pretty evenly matched quarter. Both teams scored on their first drive, and now we've been punting it back and forth with turnovers involved in there also.
That's right, turnovers, I believe, for both teams. Right now, we just sit at a stalemate. Big hit by the defender forces the wide receiver to drop that ball, and that is going to result in the Buffaloes having to punt the ball again. Bob, you think the weather is having an effect? We're seeing quite a number of drops on either side of the ball.
No, with this cold weather and the snow, they might be having trouble catching the ball here today.
Yeah, and that might play into Louisiana Tech's hands a little bit better than Buffalo. However, just like you brought up earlier in the game, Buffalo is probably more accustomed to the inclement weather.
That was a strange looking play with the two receivers right there bunched up on each other.
Yeah, that reception resulted in 1 yard gain. Quarterback.
I don't like this play. You don't. Oh, sorry.
We got a screen and a flag here. We'll look to see if it's on the offense or defense.
Clipping. Offense.
All right, that is clipping on the offense.
Still second down.
That will push Buffalo back to 2nd and 23. It's going to be a hard hurdle to overcome here for this offense.
You don't want to be in 2nd and long like this.
Thrown across the middle, and then they prove us wrong, and immediately Young Patches catches the ball for 23 yards and gives them a first down. Probably the longest pass from Louisiana Tech that we've seen all game.
Yeah, I think it is.
Thrown across the middle, and it's immediately broken up by the Buffalo defense. Some celebration going on there. We're seeing great pursuit from both defenses here in this game. LaFleur has the ball, throws it flat over the right, and Globo Jim runs for a 9-yard reception. That will take Louisiana Tech to 3rd and 1 yard to go. Motion to the left.
Yep, in my lap.
Quarterback holds the ball, and then he decides to run and just barely makes the first down. Trips and falls, but gets the yardage he needs. Give them a new set of downs.
He stumbled right across that first down.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone was holding their breath there. Quarterback keeps the ball again, and they seem to be trying to zero in on the running back, but Peter LaFleur rushing, just racking up the yards, 86 yards and a 28.7 average. Pretty much tells me he should be doing that all game.
And that first run of the game for him is really helping his average, but he's been a effective running quarterback so far this game.
Agreed, and Louisiana Tech is putting a decent drive here together. They're in the red zone here, 1st and 10. Hands off to the running back, and he just murdered the defender there, speared him in the chest, and that gives them a 1st and goal on the 1, maybe 1.5 yard line.
Okay, that was a great fake.
Oh, wow. Peter LaFleur fakes out the first defender, manages to juke his way into the end zone, and Louisiana Tech takes the lead here, 13-7, soon to be with the extra point, 14-7. You see the juke there by the defender. Could have been brought down for a loss, Bob, and yet he ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that was a nice juke to get him in the end zone.
With that extra point, Louisiana moves ahead by 7. And while you felt like the momentum was with Buffalo early on, Louisiana Tech has definitely taken the wheel here and has the momentum as we're halfway through the second quarter.
Oh, look at this. Oh, he got tripped up by the turf monster.
Johnny Johnson brought down on that return. The Buffaloes will set up shop at the 27-yard line. Hand off to the running back, runs left. Decent gain. Mo Yards for 5 yards.
Five rushes for 34 yards. Not a bad
34 yards.
Not a bad start.
Yeah, great average there. It just has me wondering, which is exactly what they're doing now. Got to give him the ball often in almost every down here.
Look at that. I mean, 7.3 yard average. You want to keep feeding him.
Quarterback keeps the ball, has lots of time in the pocket, throws deep, and it is almost intercepted. And number 13's got to be beating himself over the head that didn't result in an interception.
Yeah, that was an easy interception by him if he just holds the damn ball.
Read the ball, made the moves, and everyone knows you want to hold on to your balls for sure. Randy Powell with the 9-yard rush. Good production out of him as well. 3rd and 1. Boom, and Florida man is brought down for a sack of 3 yards. And what looked like an easy first down for Buffalo, again, proves to be just 1 yard too far for them. They're punting straight back to Louisiana Tech, who has all the momentum at this point.
Yeah, I mean, Colorado started out with that 7-0 lead, and Louisiana Tech has answered back with 14 unanswered.
Steve the Pirate with a 6-yard return on that punt. And they've got 2 minutes and 19 seconds in all 3 timeouts. What do you do here, Bob? You play aggressive. You could go into the half with the lead.
I'm going down the field trying to score again.
Okay. See a handoff. Running back goes right and gets Grant Wright with the 12-yard rush, first down. And
you score here, you go up
hurry
two.
Up here.
You score here, you go up 2 scores, and you get the ball after the half. I mean, you can double dip here.
What we call in the business a win-win. And the quarterback momentarily forgot where he was.
Ow.
It doesn't even matter because he just ran right through the defense and goes to the house, the flower, with a 66-yard touchdown run. That may be up for the play of the week just simply by the absurdity with which we just saw this play.
He just stood there and he's like,
He's
like, come on, you try and tackle me. Oh, you can't? See ya, I'm gone now.
Yeah, and leaves a trail of dust as he runs for the touchdown. And Bob, just like you said, wasn't even an aggressive play call, and now Louisiana Tech is up by 2 touchdowns, 21-7.
It took 18 seconds off the clock there.
Kickoff straight back to Buffalo, and they're going to return it up to the 30-yard line, Mo Yards. And, Bob, I feel like to keep this game within reach, Buffalo's going to have to get some points out of this drive.
Yeah, Colorado definitely needs to they need at least a field goal, but you're looking to get a touchdown here to close the score back up before the half.
Absolutely. If anything, you want to bleed time off the clock because given how quickly we've seen Louisiana Tech and their ability to score, you don't want to give them another chance, which would put this game absolutely out of reach.
This is a huge drive for the Colorado morale right now.
Quarterback has time, and he throws underneath, and it is broken up. Louisiana Tech again all over these passes, forcing the drops, and in some cases close interceptions.
Florida man only 4 for 9 to start this game.
Quarterback holds on to the ball, gets rid of it as the blitz gets in his face, and General Booty was hit several times and only gets 4 yards. We're looking at 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
It's a big 3rd down for Colorado. You need to convert this one.
And with the urgency to convert, they hand off the ball, brought down. Louisiana Tech calls a timeout, and they're going to get the ball back with 1:23 on the clock. Lots of time for this offense. They choose not to return it, and that will put them, I believe, at the 20-yard line. Looking at the total
you got a
yards.
minute 21. All right, go ahead.
No, go ahead, sir.
We got a minute 21 to go down the field here and try and put this game out of reach. I mean, we already said once that they get the ball after the half, so I mean, you go up 3 scores and get the ball to start the second half, that's trouble.
I would agree, Bob. You know, if there's anything we know about the AACL, you can have giant swings in either half, but 3 touchdowns might be a bridge too far for the Buffaloes. Second and third. Throws a quick strike, and yards after catch was big. Eric Rogers, for a 16-yard reception. Peter LaFleur looking good on the ground, but 8 for 14 through the air. Again, doing more with his legs than his arm, and then suddenly he throws across the middle for another first down. Steve the Pirate with a 12-yard reception.
And Louisiana Tech already.
Yeah, is doing a great job of moving this ball, just not meeting a lot of resistance, which was present early on by this Buffalo defense. Another first down to Young Patches, 11-yard reception. They're in the hurry-up offense. Still have that one timeout and maybe looking to get a little bit closer to get in field goal range.
I mean, with the snow, you probably need another 10 yards to be in a comfortable field goal range.
I agree, and with that, Eric Harrison gets 14 yards, and now Louisiana Tech is well within field goal range. But they're in the hurry-up. I get the sense that they don't want 3, they're looking for 7 here.
Yeah, they're definitely looking for the touchdown here. Terrible pass.
Terrible pass, but a free timeout, and that gives them a moment to figure out what they're going to do with their next play call. You know, you look at the total yards here, Louisiana Tech with 301, and Colorado in the 170s, and that really is the tail for both of these offenses. Peter LaFleur with an 8-yard rush. They're going to hurry up here and maybe get at least
average. 6 rushes, 163.
Yeah, and he's just putting on a clinic. Gets the first down, and they're going to have to set up the ball here, get the clock moving again. They're in the shotgun formation, so it looks like they're going to go for the end zone again. Quarterback keeps the ball. Same story, same result. Peter LaFleur.
4 rushing touchdowns for LaFleur.
Yeah, and he is just an absolute beast. Looks like a high schooler playing on the kindergarten playground right now. And that puts up Louisiana Tech 28-7.
They only left Colorado 9 seconds. They're going to have to hope they can return this kickoff to even anything here.
Yeah, I agree. And you may just want to go in at the half and throw out the playbook and come up with something new at this point, at least on defense. He brings it out to Mo Yards, brings it out 17 yards. And they will start their shortened drive here on the 20-yard line. We want to give a shout out to Crazy Canuck. Thank you for joining us here this evening. Hand off to the running back, and it looks like Buffalo is going to be content with going in at half down by 21 points. Bob Funk, not what I expected in this first half. What are your thoughts on how things transpired?
Yeah, that was not the first half I was expecting at all. I was expecting a lot closer game, and Colorado came out and just shit the bed. Peter LaFleur is dominating their defense, just running the ball down their throats. He got 4 rushing touchdowns in that first half to a commanding lead in this game.
You know, I totally agree. And after maybe the first 2 rushing touchdowns, you would have expected the defense to at least put someone on him, someone to spy. And they just haven't made the adjustments needed to keep this game even close. You know, what other than a focus on the quarterback, what does Buffalo have to do to make this a game?
I think they just start. Look at that time. Wow, I'm surprised that it was a better time possession. But they just need to start focusing on trying to stop this rushing game of Louisiana Tech and their offense going, because if they don't get score on their first drive of the second half, they're in serious trouble.
Yeah, I agree, Funk. You know, looking at the halftime stats here, Louisiana Tech's doubled Buffalo in almost every category except for time of possession, and that really just speaks to their ability to score quickly on those long rushes by Peter LaFleur. And that gets us started here, and unfortunately for Buffalo, they're going to kick it right back to the the Louisiana Tech offense, and hopefully they can do some damage here.
The Pirate with a nice return there.
Steve the Pirate is a quality name. Philver Thurfer still remains my favorite player because it's just pretty fun to say. That's a fact. I would campaign for that even though he's not on my squad. Grant Wright with the 10-yard rush. Maybe even a commemorative jersey printed out. I don't know. There's lots of potential there.
Otherwise.
All right, second down and inches after that run. And the quarterback, Mr. Flower, keeps it. Gets another 10 yards, and they needed 1. They get the first
Around needs to quit
down
biting
right
on that fake handoff and just tackle the quarterback because he's not handing it off very often. He's keeping it for himself.
Yeah, I think at this point you're kind of done trying to pull the rabbit out of the hat there. And yet the running back keeps the ball, and he gets big boy yards all by himself. Grant Wright with 27-yard rush.
Look at the running back. 4 rushes, 61 yards. I mean, these guys are just running it right down Colorado's throat.
Yeah, no matter who is running the ball, the Buffalo defense is struggling to plug the gaps and bring them down. Peter LaFleur, lucky again that wasn't an interception, and that's something that this Buffalo defense can build off of. Here's we see Louisiana Tech, second down and 10 yards to go.
Going back to running the ball after that pass.
Yeah, they said enough of throwing the ball through the air. They're going to give it to Grant Wright for a 7-yard rush, and that sets up a manageable third down and 3 yards. Red zone here. Go ahead, Funk.
We're in the red zone here. You just want to be safe with this. Try and get the first down, but you don't want to turn the ball over here. You want to keep your points.
And Peter LaFleur. If you haven't heard this already, Peter LaFleur just ran for another rushing touchdown, amassing Peter the Flower.
Is this a record for most rushing touchdowns by a person in the game? No.
He has 5.
He's got 5.
At this point. Yeah. Okay.
Tied the record.
So we're going to have our statistician go ahead and take a look at season stats here in the AACL. But right now, early indications tell us that Peter LaFleur has tied the record for most rushing touchdowns. You know, I'm wondering if he has an opportunity to get the record. Mr. Funk, do you pull him after that?
Oh, no, I'm going for the record. We got miracle doctors. He gets hurt, he's back next week.
That's true. That's true. That is one benefit of being a player in the AACL. We have a great healthcare package. General Booty with the 2-yard reception sets up Buffalo second down and 8 yards to go. So
he tied Rodney Dangerfield.
That's right, ties Rodney Dangerfield from week 1. So potentially we could be seeing some AACL history here today. However, for now, the Buffalo has the ball and they're moving the ball down the field. First and 10, throws to the left to General Booty for a 3-yard reception. General Booty with 19 yards total. Probably like to see the ball a little bit more. Quarterback changing the play.
They start going down the field a little bit more. They got to have a little more urgency than these little short passes.
And McCray catches the ball for 5 yards. No, go ahead. They are. Motion to the right. Buffalo looks like they're throwing the ball, and it looks like the same play again, straight to the same receiver for a 3-yard reception. But that's efficiency for you because they get the first down. Florida man, 10 for 15, 87 yards and 1 pick. Not bad numbers, except for the fact that they're down by 28 points, Funk.
Yeah, I just don't understand the short passing game. You got to have some urgency. You need to be going down the field. You got to get some quick scores to get back into this.
Yeah, I agree. Not only are they playing against the score, they're also playing against the clock here, and both of those factors are going to play in what could potentially be a blowout game here. Omar Ford catches the ball. That's his second catch this game. and Buffalo has third down and 2 yards. Quarterback keeps the ball. He's going to get a good block and stumbles, but steps out of bounds. Fourth and
Low
inches.
yards is hurt again.
More disaster for Buffalo, and they elect not to go for it. Wow. I am shocked, Bob Funk. What would you do in this situation if you were Buffalo?
You have to go for this here. I don't understand the reason you're punting here. You're down 28 points. The third quarter is just about over. You gotta go. Mo Yard's gonna be out for the game with a broken thumb.
You know, and the bad news just keeps on rolling for Buffalo. Let's look here to see if they can get a stop. Globo Jim runs for a first down, 10-yard.
He just carried that guy 5 yards to get that first down.
That's right, and you know, Louisiana Tech not slowing down here, even though they're up by 28 points. Peter LaFleur holds onto the ball, and finally a Buffalo defender comes in and brings him down before he runs for the first down. He gets a 2-yard gain.
It was like a horse collar tackle almost.
Yeah,
but he went down.
Came down hard. You're absolutely right. Row to the left to Powers for a 3-yard reception. Sets up a rare third down for Louisiana Tech. 4 yards to go. They could run or throw on this down.
3 of 5 so far on third downs for Louisiana Tech.
Peter decides to pitch it instead of keeping the ball, and that was a wise choice because Steve the Pirate gets 15 yards out of that pitch, and another first down for Louisiana Tech.
And they're going to be able to milk some more clock here, and I mean, they should be able to run out this third quarter on this set of downs here.
The clock keeps moving as along with the offense. Quarterback hands off the ball to the running back, and he's met right at the line. Grant Wright gets a 2-yard rush, and he's got some great numbers as well, nearing the century mark, but 70 yards total at this point in the game.
Yeah. We have Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Commander Root, Crazy Canuck, Dave Axis, David Leathers, David Ware, Adelina, Al Winkler, Gak, Bulls Official, Kenny McGuire, Capsips, Anna Ray, Pecker Fred. I can't read that one. Soy Clubberville, Greg Soto, and Frank the Franchise Wade. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, and thanks for sticking with us through this game. Louisiana Tech's got another first down, shotgun formation. Keeps the ball, one runs right past the defender, is untouched, and finally pushed out of bounds. Flower with the 23-yard rush and continues his dominance on the ground here in this game.
It's insane numbers. 13 rushes for 233 yards.
Yeah, that's video game numbers. I wonder how he would do in a video game.
Your 69's up in the chat.
That first down closes out our third quarter. We go into the fourth quarter with Louisiana Tech 35, the Buffaloes 7. And as we've flipped the field here, Louisiana gets the ball, or has the ball. Gosh, I can't even see. There's so much snow on the ground. Regardless, Grant Wright gets a 2-yard rush. Sets up second down and 8 yards to go.
See if LaFleur can get his 6th touchdown and break the record here.
Yeah, we're on record watch, and he does give it to the running back. He runs. Average Joe gets 12 yards out of that carry.
First time we called Average Joe's name today.
That's right. For as much of the offense as we've seen, we haven't called it. Quarterback decides to give the ball, and what are they doing? Why are they handing it to Average Joe's when we're on the doorstep of history here? All you got to do is walk through, Peter the Flower.
Seems like he wants to let somebody else get a touchdown finally.
Oh, and he gives it away, and just absolutely the entire nation was holding their breath just see the result of that play. And
I was really hoping to see a record tonight.
Yeah, I was too. You know, that's the only reason I showed up here. Louisiana Tech with the extra point, and they are just unstoppable here. 42 points. That little cheerleader boy is going to have to do a lot of push-ups, and they kick off the ball straight back to Buffalo, who's still holding on to that one touchdown they got on the very first drive of the game. Van Hammer, 25-yard return. I'm digging that name as well.
That's a nice name. I like that one.
Yeah, I wish I was more creative, or I had looked at the other names before I submitted mine, because it's just embarrassing what I came up with.
Come on, you came up with the most hated freaking name in the league.
For everyone watching, and you know, I appreciate Tax the Rich. It's Taxtheratrix, just so you know.
No, it's Tax the Rich. What you spell, it may be something, but we call him Tax the Rich.
All right, you do what you do. You do you. And Buffalo will throw for the 5-yard reception. No. Okay. So while Peter LaFleur is looking to match Rodney Dangerfield, or eclipse him, in rushing touchdowns, Rodney Dangerfield put on a clinic on opposing defenses in Week 2 and Week 3, I believe, amassing 4 yards in both of those weeks as well. 4 touchdowns, excuse me. Okay. Oh, 2 additional weeks, okay. Yeah, Rodney Dangerfield up for the Heisman for sure. Buffalo throws underneath. The General Booty 4-yard reception.
It was sad to see Rodney Dangerfield get hurt so early in that game, the last game. But it hurt Georgia State. They still dominated.
Always entertaining. And Euripides Upman with, I think I said that right.
I think so too. I was trying to figure out how to pronounce it.
I just burned through it. I'm awful with names, whether it is commentating or in real life. But Joe Carrington on was that 4th down? That was 4th down.
That was 4th down.
And they should have gone for 4th and 1 or inches earlier, and they convert here, hand the ball off to Randy Powell. He doesn't get anything out of that rush.
This is too late now. I mean, you only got 2.5 minutes to go in this game. They should have been going for it on 4th down earlier.
Quarterback throws to Randy Powell, and he just gets punished for all 7 yards out of that reception. And Buffalo looking to get something positive out of this game, as they have found their way into the end zone. 3rd and 3, running back rolls out of the tackle and manages to get a touchdown. Randy Powell with a 17-yard run gives Colorado and all of their fans something positive to walk away with.
That was a nice little move to get out of the stop him from getting tackled in the backfield.
Agreed. He turns something out of nothing there, and the extra point is good. That takes us with 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. Louisiana Tech 42, Colorado 14. And they go with the onside kick just for fun to make it interesting. Louisiana Tech average Joes with to cover up the return. And here we see several highlights of Peter LaFleur and his absolute dominance in this game. Louisiana Tech offense has the ball here right at midfield, with Buffalo hoping that they can just get out of this game with the score as is.
Oh, he's gone.
And just as I say that, 2 moves, and Grant Wright hits pay dirt with a 47-yard run. I don't know what happened there. It looked like 2 defenders ran into each other trying to seal him off. And suddenly it is 48, almost 49 to 14.
This is an amazing game for Louisiana Tech.
It really is, and it's a statement. Even though they're ranked at number 20, putting up 49 points, maybe even a 50-burger, is no laughing matter, and it's definitely not what I expected out of this game and both these teams, especially because they were so closely ranked. And Louisiana Tech just on the verge of breaking their losing streak with an impressive win here this evening.
Y'all ready for Danny Don?
Ready for you in the third quarter.
Bring it in.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. We'll call it a night. The party's over. Till tomorrow, we'll do the same old thing again. Good night.
That was fantastic.
That makes it 1st and 10.
All right, that was fantastic and a great way to.
For that, Freddie.
Yeah, thank you, Freddie, for bringing. As we get closer to the end and closing of this game, Randy Powell with a 3-yard rush, and that was pretty early, but I think the writing's on the wall here. No offense against Buffalo and their coach, but like Mr. Funk said, they managed to turn the ball over. No one in front of them. And Louisiana Tech now eclipses 50 points. I apologize. Maybe I said Buffalo. Maybe I should add the S, the Buffaloes, plural. You're good, man. Correct me all day. It's all right. I'm sure, yeah. Well,
only the second 50-burger of the season.
Yeah, Mr. Font. We saw history in one way or another this game. 56 points. And the way things are going here, 60 points is very much within reach. A pick six, ugly way to seal out this last quarter of the game.
Georgia State holds record with 62 points in a game.
Okay. So we have a chance to witness history. But we'll see what results out of this drive from the Buffaloes. Randy Powell sheds the first defender and is brought down for a 3-yard rush. Not a bad average, 6.8 yards per carry and 2 touchdowns from the running back. But they wanted more out of their offense.
Just Colorado's, their offense couldn't get going enough tonight and had no chance of stopping Louisiana Tech at all.
Yeah, except for that turnover in the first quarter. I feel like they've scored a touchdown on every single one of their drives.
They punted once also, I think, in the second quarter.
Okay. Hand off the ball to keep the clock moving and sheds 2 defenders. Randy Powell gets the first down with a 10-yard rush that stops the clock, thank God. And they hurry up to the line.
Blown up in the backfield.
Yeah, blown up. Randy Powell lost 2 yards. Defense is all over that. Randy Powell, however,
he got to the 100-yard mark at least.
He did. His individual stats look really good. 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not bad. Just don't look at the score.
Yeah.
Jukes punishes his way. Bishop Maurice with the 17-yard rush, and I think, that's his first carry of the game. We haven't called his name today either.
I think that's the third-string running back because Mo Yards is out for the game. Randy Powell's the backup.
We have a false
He's got to be the third string.
Which is going to push the Buffaloes back. 1st and 15. Is that why you guys changed it? Okay.
Get another interception.
All right. And Louisiana Tech comes up with the ball. Nice pick. Good job keeping his feet in bounds. Then eventually he steps out.
And 1 knee will end this game.
Lopez pretty pumped about that. Louisiana Tech with over 500 yards of offense here.
And they're going to add some more yards onto this, it looks like.
They end up handing off the ball. That was probably a good call. The running back ends up with 24 yards on that drop.
I think I would have just taken a knee and let the clock run out, but if you want to put more yards on them, go ahead.
There might be some bad blood between these two teams if they ever meet each other again in the seasons to come. No respect there from Louisiana Tech as we close out this game. The final, Louisiana Tech 56, Colorado 14. And Peter LaFleur, 233 yards on the ground. No surprise there, player of the game.
Oh, he was the easy player of the game. 234 yards, 5 touchdowns. And then he just said, you know what, let me spread the ball around to my running backs finally, let them get a few touchdowns.
Yeah, they were probably getting cold just standing there and watching him run for everything. And there we see the replay of what could possibly be the play of the week. Didn't know what to do with the ball, making up his mind, and then shed the defender, and just no one in front of him. Where were the safeties? And no one can catch him once he gets into the secondary. Goes for that touchdown. And here we see some other impressive runs. I think that was late in the game. That was that
run after the onside kick there. First play after the onside kick.
That's right. And then here we see the pick six, which is on the second to last drive, I believe, of the game by Colorado, resulting in another Louisiana Tech touchdown.
Which is a dominating performance today for Louisiana Tech.
Great job to both teams. Impressive that they showed up here in the snow, but Louisiana Tech really put a statement end to their losing streak, and the coaches just got to be ecstatic with that kind of a result for his team. Here we see early team stats. Louisiana Tech with a 544 yards total offense against Colorado's 334. Rushing
26 rushes for 406 yards, 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's just disgusting. Colorado had the advantage in passing yards, but that was about all they could come up with. And Louisiana Tech was 71% on third down. Also really impressive for that offense. Both offenses had were 100% in the red zone. But obviously Louisiana Tech visited the red zone more often than Colorado.
It didn't feel like Colorado went 7 for 13 on their third down conversions.
No, it sure didn't. And again, we see those total yards tipping towards Louisiana Tech. In time of possession for Colorado, they had the ball more often, just simply because Louisiana Tech scored quickly and often.
And Louisiana Tech had three different drives that were only 1 or 2 plays, and they scored.
Peter LaFleur with a rating of 107. However, the passing yards are not the story of this game. Even though he had 138 through the air, he has 233 on the ground for an average of 17.9 yards per carry. And for a QB, that is just otherworldly, Bob Funk.
I mean, look at those averages: 17.9, 15.8, 5, 15. Those are all averages you want to see out of your running back.
Yeah, I
agree.
Running
backs.
That's right. And Peter LaFleur did a decent job of spreading the ball around when they did choose to pass the ball, with Patches leading the team with 4. Actually, he didn't lead the team, excuse me. However, he's at the top. But Globo Jim actually led the team with 4 receptions for 48 yards.
Around to 7 different receivers, though, today. So that's pretty good.
True. And then here you can see the tackle stats for the Louisiana Tech defense. Brandon Sanders with an impressive 2 picks here this evening. Led the team there also with 6 tackles. Could potentially
one of them was
be
the
up
pick
for
6.
Right, defensive player of the week as well. So, I mean, we could very easily, Bob Funk, see both Peter LaFleur and, what was it, Brandon? I already...
Brandon Sanders.
Brandon Sanders up for defensive player of the week as well. And it really was just that kind of a game for Louisiana Tech here this evening.
Lopez with the third pick for Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, kicker was busy with 8 extra points. Good to see that.
And kickoffs.
9 kickoffs. That's good practice for him. Florida man, 20 for 28, 158 yards. But for him, it was those 3 interceptions, one of them going for a pick 6, that really helped to bury this Buffalo offense.
Randy Powell, 16 for 100 yards, 6.2 yards average, 2 touchdowns. That's pretty good for a backup running back.
Yeah, not bad. And he stepped up when called upon. He just wasn't called upon enough throughout the game. And then on
General
defense,
Booty, the leading receiver.
Offense. Yeah, General Booty with 7 receptions. But
Only 29 yards, though.
Yeah, I was going to say that. And the average there, his receiving average, significantly less than any of the rushing averages for Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see out of your receivers. You're looking, at least a 10-yard average for your receivers on their catches. That's right. Johnny Johnson with the only pick for Colorado, 1 tackle for loss.
Now, I'm just going to bring my team back into this here for a moment. You guys pick on me for having Jack Marius Tech Theratrix, but Johnny Johnson, is that right? That is definitely not an easy one to say either. And yet we don't just call him JJJ. We'll see. I don't even know if Jack Marius Tech Theratrix is a what is he, a senior, junior? Are we gonna have to get used to him? I have no idea. I've never seen my depth chart. Okay. All right, and that's going to take us to the end of this game. Thank you guys again for being a part of the fun here this evening. Congratulations to Louisiana Tech and Buffalo. I'm sure you'll be looking to snap that, get back on a winning streak next week. Here we have the post-game stats. Bob Funks, you want to go through those? I'm going to step away for just a moment.
Yeah, we got Peter LaFleur for player of the game, overall player of the game. And then Brandon Sanders with his six tackles, 2 interceptions. One of those was a pick 6. And then Johnny Johnson for Colorado and Randy Powell. So coming up next, we have the 7-1 Akron Zips going to Marshall to face the 3-5 Thundering Herd. Let's see, what did Akron do last week? So, yeah, Akron coming off a 19-7 win over Syracuse, while Marshall's coming off a win also. They set Memphis last week 20-17. Those should be. Marshall's won 2 of the last 3. Okay. Marshall's had a big turnaround. Oh yeah, they beat Syracuse the week before. Marshall has won, 2 games in a row. Marshall's won their last 2. Cincinnati returned to form this week with their loss, so So I think the Zips are probably going to be able to handle the Thundering Herd pretty well. Akron's been a tough team all year. Their only loss came to Georgia State, right?
Georgia State, yeah. I just jumped in.
Yeah.
I just jumped in the booth real quick while I wait for Cliff. Here's my question for you, Bob, though. Akron, of course, one of the top 3 teams in the league. I think it's pretty much Georgia State, Wyoming, Akron, and then everybody else, right? But Marshall is on a 2-game winning streak, and they're playing at home. Do you give them any chance to win this game?
I mean, yeah, they have a chance, but I think the way Akron's played all season, that they're just the better team than Marshall, and they should win this game by at least 2 scores, I'd think.
You know, I'm going to jump on that now that I'm back in the booth and say that this could potentially be a trap game for the Zips coming in here. You know, they've been rolling pretty much all season, and Marshall, they're beginning to heat up. And I also think there's something to be said for playing at home. However, you know, if you look at the home and away records here in the AACL, there really is no statistical benefit of playing at home. But it is the AACL, and anything can happen, and that's why this is an intriguing matchup for me. Okay, so Mr. Funk and I are going to drag this out for a little bit longer as we look. I think I can pull up some additional stats for our teams. Bob Funk, you sound like you've seen a few games with Akron. What do they rely upon on their offense? What are their strengths on offense?
Akron, I think they run the Ohio State. I think they run the Ohio State offense, right? Oh, the air raid. Okay. And what the hell's their? And then what's their quarterback's name? I don't remember. I am blanking on the Akron names at the moment, but their quarterback has been their best player on offense. Brandon Davis, that's what it is.
Yeah, Zips with the air raid offense, and they also run a 3-4 multiple defense. And then Marshall has that multiple offense and multiple D. You know, might be.
Marshall would like taking multiple Ds.
Thank you. The weather here this evening, it is 34 degrees and raining in Huntingdon, West Virginia. All right, Mr. Funk, let's give a shout out to our audience.
We have Biff Markham, Bob Funk, Commander Root, Crazy Canuck, Dave Axis, David Leathers, David Ware. I can't fucking say that one. Alina, E-Rabs, Winkler, Gok, Billy McGuire, Capsips, Lana Ray, Packer Fred, Soy Clubberville, and Frank the Franchise Wade still in here with us.
Sweet. All right, that's going to take us to the field. We want to say thank you for everyone joining us here for the final game of Week 9, which leaves us with one game and one more week remaining in this regular season. One last chance to get a jump on the rankings. But first, we have the Akron Zips against the Thundering Herd here, Marshall. I've always liked Marshall's jerseys. It's a good color green. They're stoked to be at home here this evening and could potentially get a statement win for their season and have something to build off and recruit with in seasons to come. We're here at Joan C. Edwards Stadium, where it is lightly raining, but it is a cold rain where it is 34 degrees. Might as well be snow, but I'm sure they're happy it's not. We've got a light wind, and the Herd are going to kick off to the Zips here to start off our game.
Looks like Wink's giving up already. Scared of the rain.
Trey McIntyre with the 22-yard return, and our graphics department, we need a little bit of an adjustment there at the bottom. Still showing Colorado and Louisiana Tech. There we go. That's right. Louisiana Tech still has the ball. Is still going to score another touchdown. Peter LaFleur just wants more. Second down and 10 after that incomplete pass. Throws to the right, and it is caught by Todd Bennett for a 15-yard reception. And we see the hurry up here from the Zips, looking to get momentum on their side in this first series of the game.
To the sideline to change the play.
Got some downtime here. No pressure on the quarterback. He's got all day to look for his open wide receiver, and he throws a strike, and the wide receiver is still going. Todd Bennett, again, he seems to be all over the field already. 2 receptions for 37 yards. And right now, that is working for the Zips.
We're used to seeing the Davis-to-Davis connection. He might have found a new receiver.
That's right.
Favorite.
Brandon Davis throws it out of bounds. 2 for 4. Second down.
Marshall's kind of like you, Cliff. They've got a bunch of tame names also. Oh, and it's
And
intercepted.
very quickly, the Herd comes up with an early interception. The Zips were looking good until that drop and pick, honestly, just ends up in the defender's hands. And Marshall here at home with the ball with the early turnover there in the first drive of the game. Quarterback has the ball and gets rid of it quickly with the throw across the middle to fuck it all for a 16-yard reception.
Forgot about the Marshall names. These are some good ones too.
This is good. We need that in the last game of the day. A little something. Get our junior high giggles on. Bubba Dacious. Yeah, Akron, you know, that's the thing here is that Akron may not have submitted names, but they're exactly the same as the names I actually did submit. I thought I was being creative. All right, Marshall hands off the ball here to the running back. And Bubba Dacious with a 4-yard rush. Looking at 3rd and 8.
You got to pass it here.
Yep, hurrying up to the line. Single back. Quarterback holds on the ball and then throws it out of bounds. And the Herd is going to get nothing out of that first drive as they're forced to punt here on 4th down.
Like Akron had a blitz coming on that play. Marshall was able to pick it up, but still threw it away.
Yeah, quarterback freaked out and threw it out of bounds. Call for the fair catch, and it bounces through the end zone. It's a tie here early in this game. 3 minutes and 47 seconds left in the first quarter as Akron has their second chance on offense with the ball on the 20-yard line. Quick fake handoff, throw across the middle, and it is dropped. It's a hit by the defense. They're stoked about that. Brandon Davis, 2 for 6 here early. Not as efficient as they wanted here. Probably looking to just shut down Marshall and this crowd.
Yeah, it's. I think the rain might be affecting the Akron passing game here.
Quarterback throws into the flats to Nate Griffin, and he gets 7 yards out of that reception. Looks like they're changing the play at the line. Shotgun formation, lots of time. Throws back into the flats again, and not a defender to be seen, so he's able to grab 16 yards out of that reception. That type of play thrown in the flats is working well for the Zips here early on, Bob.
That was a nice play. I mean, nobody from Marshall picked up. He was, 20 yards, put the ball 5 yards behind the line, and then, ran another 15. That was a nice play.
I agree. And with the defense sitting back pretty far, they're able to get 7 yards on the ground. Sets up 2nd down and 3. Mixing the play calls up here really, really well early on. 5 wide, and the quarterback throws the ball to the left. It's caught by Nate Griffin for a 15-yard reception. We've already called his name a few times here. 3 receptions for 38 yards and a nice average of over 12 yards a catch.
And Nate Griffin with all 3 catches on this drive.
Looks like they're changing the play again. Hand off to the running back, and they're all over that. Nate Griffin loses 3 yards as he's brought down in the backfield by Guy Balzinia.
Guy balls in ya.
Guy Balzinia. I just feel sorry for some of these kids. These parents have no regard or respect for their self-confidence. Probably just waiting until they're old enough to get a name change.
Oh, yeah. Some of these kids will definitely be getting name changes as soon as they can.
Or become serial killers. I don't know. Monty Adams with an 11-yard reception. Still looking good, but even with those 11 yards, it is 4th down. However, Zips, with lots of confidence here, are going to go for it.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't kick the field goal there.
And looking for more than what they needed. Wide receiver is unable to catch the ball, and it is...
He's almost playing defender there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Looked like...
Marshall's pumped here because with even the Zips' ability to put together a drive, they come up with absolutely nothing. And the Herd has the ball on the 26-yard line. Hand off to the running back. Makes it to the edge and actually gets 15 yards out of that rush. Funk, it looked like he was going to be brought down early.
It did, and Bubba Davis just made that nice move to get around the edge and pick up 15 yards.
Hand off again. Looking good, and Trevor Andrews gets 10 yards out of that rush. Just short of the first down, 2nd and inches. Quarterback in shotgun, throws across the middle, dangerous pass, and it manages to hit the ground without being an interception. But that was close, Bob, especially when you only need inches for the first down.
I would have thought, I mean, it was a dangerous pass, but I'd have thought you would have run that ball there on 2nd and inches.
Well, they pitch it to the right, and he gets more than a few inches. Bubba Dacius with a 12-yard rush, and the Herd moving into the Zips territory for what I believe is the first time in this game.
Yeah, it is.
Fake handoff to the running back. Nothing there, and Andy Dake is sacked for a 5-yard loss. Jeremy Richardson with the sack of the backfield. Bob, probably would have been a better idea just to get rid of it instead of try to run it to the edge.
Yeah, he was outside the pocket there. He should have just thrown that ball out of bounds and had 2nd and 10 instead of 2nd and 15.
Yeah, and just as Marshall begins to get some momentum on offense, we have that sack and here with the 3-yard rush, and now we're looking at 3rd and 12 yards to go, and they're in the hurry up, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard here.
It looks like they're trying to catch. Oh, and it's not going to work.
And the pressure gets to Andy Dake, and he's brought down for a 6-yard loss. And 2 sacks on 3 plays brings a quick and swift end to this drive for the Herd.
Yeah, this isn't what you wanted to see when you got into Akron's territory for the first time. Go backwards on the 3 plays.
You know, Bob, even though the Herd is going to punt the ball back to the Zips here on this play, you got to imagine that as a Marshall fan, you're pretty happy with the score at this point.
Yeah, you should be happy right now. You're sticking in the game with the number 3 team in the country. They've only lost 1 game all season, so or you can stick in this, the more tight I think Akron's going to get.
I mean, you definitely want to stick it in there pretty hard and for as long as possible so you can stay in. Yeah. Todd Bennett with the 1-yard reception. Seems to be their go-to guy. Brandon Davis, 7-13 with 1 pick. Change the play at the line. Quarterback has the ball and he's thrown towards the sideline. And he steps out of bounds before he can catch the ball. 3rd down and 9 yards.
That was heavy. He just led his receiver a little too far there.
Yeah, he was definitely open, but the pass needed to be more on point. And he throws the ball to the right. Trey McIntyre, 24-yard reception. That converts the 3rd down here, where the Zips have the ball on the 34-yard line.
The Akron's moved the ball pretty well this game. They just, they shoot themselves in the foot with a drop pass that gets intercepted. Go for it on 4th and 2 when you're in field goal range. They got to get some points here.
I agree, and they're able to convert and got a new, fresh set of downs. Changing the play, handoff, or fake handoff. Throws it deep to no one, except maybe the water boy on the sideline. Second down and 10 yards. And despite the fact that the Zips own a measurable advantage in yards on offense, the score remains 0-0.
Deep again, and way overthrew him.
And he overthrows a wide open wide receiver. Could have easily have been 7 points. That may come back to haunt them later here in this game. 3rd and 10. Pressure on the quarterback. Runs a screen play, and he gets 6 yards out of that catch. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Again, here we are with a stalemate. Akron 0, Marshall 0.
I think if you're Akron, you're gonna be disappointed you didn't score any points in that first quarter. The way you move the ball on these drives.
And Akron's going to punt the ball right back to Marshall, and it bounces out of bounds, where the Herd will start their offensive drive on the 20-yard line. Bob, even though the score is 0-0, Marshall has been unable to get much of anything here on offense. What are we looking for out of this drive?
No, I'd like to see Marshall start taking a couple shots down the field. Haven't really done that yet, and it's just been trying to rely on Bubba Dacius and their quarterback, but he hasn't done anything in the rushing game. He needs to start trying to pass it down the field.
Agreed, and we see that 15-yard rush from Andy Dake. First rush for positive yards, and another ugly pass. I'm beginning to wonder, with all these overthrown balls and throws out of bounds, you think the weather is affecting these quarterbacks here?
I mean, I think the rain is starting to affect the passing game. I mean, Andy Dake is only 1 for 4 for 16 yards.
And there he gets a high percentage pass to the sideline. Roger Martin with 10 yards, sets up 3rd and inches, but even inches has proved to be difficult for the Herd to convert.
Yes. Oh, there's a nice pass, or a nice play fake.
Quarterback keeps the ball, runs right by a defender right there at the first down yard line. Gets some yards and gives the Herd a rare first down. Quarterback in shotgun. Lots of time. Throws a high pass into the flat, and that's exactly what you don't want to see. Could have been easily picked, and when you throw in the flat, there's no one to stop you.
Yeah, you don't want to hang your receiver out to dry like that, where he's got to jump up and expose his ribs to the defender coming in.
Hurry up and pressure on Andy Dake again, brought down for a 9-yard loss. That may be the 4th or 5th sack of the game here early on for the Zips.
That was the second one of the game for Jeremy Richardson.
There he goes, and you get the sense here, Bob, that while the Zips offense doesn't have much going on, the Zips defense is definitely heating up here.
Yeah, I mean, they're controlling this passing game with Marshall by just sacking the quarterback so he can't even get the ball off.
Absolutely, and Andy Dake is 2 of 7, and it seems like there's a defender in his face just about on every pass play.
Yeah, this Herd line is struggling with the Akron defense trying to keep him out.
Marshall punts the ball, and Trey McIntyre returns it for 6 yards. They'll begin this drive on the 25-yard line. Lots of time, gets a little bit of pressure, throws into the flats on the right. 3 yards out of that reception.
Griffin, 5 catches for 47 yards.
Not bad production. If he continues on that trajectory, he'll end up with a respectable game. Throws underneath again, this time to the left.
The flag for flipping.
Flipping on the offense.
2nd and 20.
Still 2nd down.
Not exactly what the Zips were looking for, especially as they're struggling to get first downs themselves. 2nd and 20 pushes them back to the 15-yard line. They're looking at trips to the left. Dangerous pass across the middle and underneath for only 5 yards. It's not going to do a lot.
Surprised he held on to that.
No doubt, especially when you got 3rd down and 15 to go. You want more out of that second down. Changes play again. Pressure comes to the quarterback, and oh wow, he catches the ball for a nice gain, but 14 yards, and Bob Funk, they needed one more.
Yeah, that was pass just let him out of bounds. He didn't have a chance to turn it up the field.
Both these teams trading punts here, playing field position, and now Marshall has the ball on the 42-yard line. A great place to begin their drive. See, fuck it all with a marginal return.
Might be Marshall's best starting field position of the night so far.
Quarterback quickly gets rid of it, throws it to the right, trying to get it to his playmakers. Fuck it all with a 4-yard reception. We'd like to see more of that. He's got to get rid of those of the ball quickly. Otherwise, like we've seen, the Zips are going to be right in the backfield very, very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, that defensive end had great penetration there. The quarterback had to pitch it so quick.
Bubba comes up with a few yards there, but the Herd are quickly looking at third down again. Throw to the left, and the defense is all over it.
Rock soft.
I'm glad you said it. I was still trying to figure out what it was saying to me. It's like reading a different language. And boom, in the span of what felt like 10 seconds, the Herd are immediately punting the ball back to the Zips. Trey McIntyre with an 11-yard return. You can see both teams here. We're at a 0-0 stalemate. Akron with 3 sacks and Marshall with 1 pick has resulted in no points being scored here in this game.
We had any games be scoreless at the half so far this year? Okay.
Throw to Todd Bennett for 5 yards. Playing it safe here still. You've got 2 timeouts. Minute 30 on the clock. Maybe just try to get something out of this drive. Anything, even a field goal. Put yourself in the lead going into the locker room.
I'm shocked that neither team has scored yet. This isn't what I was expecting out of this game.
Definitely not what I was expecting. You can call me crazy, but I actually enjoy the defensive battle here. It's intriguing. We're locked in what you would essentially call a football chess match. Second and third, and the clock continues to move.
This game just thought this game would have scoring more like the last game, and the last game would have been more like this.
Agreed. Yeah. Surprising for both the games here that we've seen this evening. And the Zips are hurrying up to the line. They've got 8 first downs, and I think 3 of them out of this drive alone. Throws deep and almost intercepted by Eddie Mauser. And Eddie is just
woefully underthrown.
Pissed about that. Should have come up with the ball. And instead, the Zips have second down. Throw across the middle to Carlos Phillips, 6-yard reception. And that's great and everything, but the clock continues to move. Looks like offsides, maybe? I saw someone jump, thrown deep, and almost intercepted. Mike Baldwin again. That's 2 out of the 3 plays there. Could have easily been intercepted. And here we are with a punt. Fair catch and the ball
into the end zone.
Into the end zone.
Oh, so there has not been a scoreless half yet in this season. The lowest score we had so far was a 63 game.
So if you're still awake as you watch this game, you get a chance to continue to watch potential history. Although if we see a quick pick 6 here, it'll take care of that. Eric Elliott could have had that for an interception. The weather definitely playing a factor on both offense and defense.
Yeah, neither team can hold on to the when it's in their hands.
Thrown to Bubba Dacius. He gets 6 yards out of that catch. Clock's moving here. I mean, they're hurrying up, but I think if you're the Herd, you just don't want to turn over the ball here at this point.
I think if you're the Herd, you let this clock run out and go to the half. Be happy that it's tied still.
Clock hits 0, and quarterback decides to scramble and run. Andy Dake with 7-yard rush. That's going to take us into the half. Bob Funk, I'm struggling with the change in pace with this game. It looks like Louisiana Tech decided to score all the points and leave none for the rest of the teams here.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that this game has gone scoreless this long. Like you said, that Louisiana Tech game that we watched just before this kind of spoiled us.
Number 1 needs to return.
Yeah,
70 points in the last game.
70 points in the last game and absolutely none in this game. Buck it all with a 21-yard return, and he's getting up, a little slow, a little shaken from that hit. And the Herd begins this third quarter on the 24-yard line.
That last game that we watched had 35 points in each half for a total of 70. In this game, we get nothing.
That brings up 2nd and 13.
And everyone knows you don't want to listen to Cliff just drone on and on through a 0-0 game. So, Bob Funk, do you have any interesting tidbits or facts or current events that you would like to share with the audience?
Oh, I cut my hand freaking in the dishes. Freaking had a glass break on me. Had to get 7 stitches in my hand.
Nice.
Yeah.
Andy Dake is sacked for a 10-yard loss. Now, I know you're not supposed to talk about Fight Club, Mr. Funk, but let's be real. Did you really cut your hand on the dishes?
Did. As sad as it is to say, that's how it happened.
I'm going to choose to believe you in this case, but everyone knows you don't talk about Fight Club, so let's just leave it at that and let the yeah, because Dishwashing Club can be intense too. Wow, Trey McIntyre with an 18-yard return, and they're already within scoring range. Thank Jesus.
Yeah, but they were in this range before and didn't kick the field goal, so, we'll see.
Right. All right, the Zips with the ball, throw across the middle, and he is met. Trey McIntyre gets 9 yards out of that catch, 2nd down and 1. And they're in hurry-up mode because, for the love of God, we want to see someone score some points here in this game. Nope, change the play at the line, going to slow things down again. Probably a handoff. Shocker. Oh, QB keeps the ball, and oh my God, we have a team in the red zone. Brandon Davis with those 7 yards. Don't get excited, Dave. All right. We've got trips to the left and a handoff to the running back. Marshall defense is able to collapse on the ball, but Nate Griffin gets 8 yards out of that run, and they are inching ever closer to the end zone. 2nd down and 2 yards to go.
David Ware in the chat saying he used to live 5 minutes from the stadium in Huntington, West Virginia.
There you go. Fun fact. I knew it. I knew you had it in you. A dangerous throw there in the end zone, quickly tipped by the defense. 3rd down, 2 yards. Handoff to the running back, and he is met right there, but he manages just barely to get 1st and goal, and that's kind of a game changer here as the Zips still continue their push towards what could be the first points of this game.
Oh, time.
Throw to the left.
He's going to come up short.
A collapse on Nate Griffin. He gets 4 yards out of that reception. And the Zips offense is 1 yard away from pay dirt. Changing the play again. Quarterback keeps the ball. No one in front of him, but he runs so slow and so diagonal that he is brought down for a 2-yard loss. And the Zips have 3rd and goal, what looks like maybe at the 4 or 5 yard line. Or 3. Motion on the offense, pitches to the right. He's met by a defender, and Lonnie Adams is brought down for -4 yards, brings up 4th and goal. Just seems like no one wants to score a touchdown in this game. I'm going to close my eyes, Bob Funk. Don't please tell me whether this field goal is good or not.
Good, we got points. We got points.
All right, great job, Bob Funk. I appreciate that. That was a great way to break in. Zips up 3-0 with an insurmountable lead at this point, up against the Marshall Herd. Marcus Hall with a 27-yard return. And the Akron Zips have only allowed 82 yards of total offense and 4 sacks, which is why this game sits at 3-0. Or as the Germans say, 0. Just trying to keep it interesting. The pressure on the quarterback, throws underneath. Bubba Dacius catches the ball but gets nothing out of it. Brings up 2nd down and 10 yards. Andy Dake, 6 for 12. Hands off the ball, and the Zips are all over that. Just nothing surprising this Zips defense here, and they're just
How you doing, girl?
managing to continue their dominance here in this third quarter. The Herd setting up in shotgun formation. Lots of time this time for the QB, and he overthrows his receiver on the right side of the field, and very quickly again the Herd are set up to punt the ball.
Akron's celebrating an overthrow.
And Akron gets the ball, quickly crosses the halfway mark, and again the Zips are going to have great field position as they begin the second drive of this second half.
Yeah, Akron's had some great starting field position both these drives in the second half.
Zips throw for a first down, 16-yard reception. I have a very, very important question to ask you, Bob Funk. When you cut your hand, who drove you to the hospital?
I did.
You drove yourself, just like a
Damn right.
like a boss.
Well, you know, somebody's got to drive me, and it ain't gonna be anybody else.
Nate Griffin with the 11-yard reception. You didn't call your grandma or anything. All right. I wonder about blood loss and the potential for additional injury, but we're going to have to get back to the game here. Nate Griffin with the 10-yard reception.
I wrapped a dish towel around my hand.
I was going to ask you, how did you manage to staunch the bleeding?
I just wrapped a dish towel around my hand, and
dish towel.
It was pretty soaked by the time I got there.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about the injury more often. But however, the Akron Zips have the ball on the 1-yard line with that great run to the left side of the field. Almost was a touchdown. Change the play again at the line. Hand off to the running back, and Nate Griffin scores the first touchdown of the game with a 1-yard rush. Right up the middle, and now the Zips are up 9-0, soon to be 10-0 here against Marshall Herd.
Akron just starting to feel like the better team now and taking control of this game.
Yeah, despite the fact that Marshall defense has done a great job of stifling the Zips, the Marshall offense just can't get anything going here this evening. Fuck it all with the 24-yard return. So, Bob Funk, how long did it take to get 7 stitches?
You know how the emergency room is, so I was there for, a good 4 hours.
Did they give you apple juice or anything to help you out with that?
Fuck no, they're assholes.
All right, well, thanks.
Said go sit over there, and we'll call you when we're ready.
If you're, yeah, or if your hand falls off.
Yeah,
All right, Bubba Dacius with a rush, and now the Herd are at 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Hand off. Oh, quarterback keeper, and they get the first down. Andy Dake with 7-yard rush dives to get a few extra. Andy Dake has been stifled pretty much here. I mean, I know sacks are called rushes for us statisticians, but a 0.4 average. However, with this rush, he manages to increase that average and get a first down for Marshall here. And I think this is the deepest the Herd has been into Akron territory all game.
I think they made it to the 35 last time before they got sacked twice and go back at midfield.
Bobby Galloway catches the ball for 3 yards. Now the Herd, second down and 7 yards to go.
Your
That
69's up in the chat.
To the end of the third quarter. Throw your 69s up in the chat. Akron up 10-0 against Marshall. However, this game could quickly change if Marshall is able to come up with a touchdown here on this drive as they continue to push into Akron territory. Marshall up the middle, and just an update, Bob Funk is going to share some stats about a previous shutout earlier in the season.
Marshall looking to avoid being the second team to be shut out this year. The only shutout so far has been Houston over Colorado in a 35-0 score. Week 7.
All right, and with that, the Herd get a first down and continue to push down the field. We've got to come up with some points on this drive. Hand off to the running back. He's untouched, and Trevor Andrews with a 14-yard run, making this game interesting, stepping up for the Herd. Takes Marshall up to 6 points here. Great run, great blocking downfield, and that's how you get it done.
It was a nice run by the Marshall running back. Still with us tonight, we have Bob Funk, Commander Root, Crazy Canuck, Dave Axis, David Leathers, David Ware, Alina, Rabs, Paul Winkler, Gok, McGuire, Cap Sips, Lana Ray, Packer Fred, So Clubberville.
Thank you for joining us here, sticking with us throughout this game. We've got a really interesting game going into this fourth quarter, and we're pausing here for just a moment as we have some technical difficulties. Hey guys,
Does anybody in the chat see the green square up in the corner? It's showing up on my phone also, Dave, so. I went through the whole chat.
We've got the green square of death. However, lucky for us, it's in the upper left-hand corner, and therefore most likely will not be a hindrance to viewing the remainder of this game. I can promise you we are not the SFL and don't just close our games out for no reason.
That makes it 1st and 10.
It is not the red circle of death, exactly. All right, the Zips with a first down here on the 38-yard line. Quarterback with lots of time, throws underneath.
Number 35 with the reception.
Sets up first down, Eric Chavis. I struggled with that name before. Yeah, Chavis with the reception and the first down. Quarterback keeps the ball and gets 4 yards out of that throw to Todd Bennett. And
Makes it 2nd and 6.
Brandon Davis here starting to warm up, 25 for 37 for 249. Getting some movement on this ball. They're going to want to get some points out of this drive if they want to remain in the driver's seat here as we inch towards halfway through this fourth quarter. Brandon Davis is brought down for a 9-yard rush and a first down for the Zips.
I think Akron here just needs to slow the ball down here, burn this clock out. You have the lead.
Alan Davis gets 14 yards out of that reception, and while I agree with your strategy, Mr. Funk, they're still looking aggressive here, throwing the ball often.
I mean, I feel like they're more of a passing team, but you still gotta try and in this clock and work as much as you can not to leave Marshall a lot of time.
Pressure on the previous play forces Brandon Davis to throw the ball early, and it goes up incomplete. Sets up second down and 10 yards to go. Brandon Davis deep. Wow, was that dropped, Bob Funk?
Not sure if it was dropped or got tipped.
I know, I had to slip. Thanks for calling me out. I can't get away with anything in this fucking league. You gotta call me out all the time, man. No one's paying attention. They're just all staring at the green square in the upper left-hand corner. We're all mesmerized by it. That's right. All right, Zips with a field goal attempt here could go up by an additional 3 points. Letting the clock tick down, trying to bleed the clock here. Rain seems to have picked up here in this second half. Could it be a factor in this field goal attempt? Oh, I know, and I talked garbage. Oh, and it is just barely through the uprights. That puts the Zips up by 6 points as they kick the ball off to Marshall. You know, Bob Funk, for as good as the Zips have looked in this second half, all the Herd needs is another touchdown to take the lead.
Yeah, they have 2.5 minutes to go, all 3 timeouts. That 4 sacks for Zips. You can get the pressure they were getting in that first half. They could shut down Marshall here, but
yeah, I definitely think the Zips are probably a little bit more uncomfortable than they wanted to be late in this game. And Bobby Galloway comes up with a 17-yard reception. They're hurrying up to the line. Clock is stopped for that first down. Quarterback has time, gets rid of the ball, throws across the middle, dangerous, bounces off the receiver and the defender, then finally hits the ground, and you can hear the collective holding of breath here in the stadium, as that turnover could have resulted in the end of the game.
Yeah, that was almost all game. Oh, and the stupid...
Oh, lots of pressure. Going for that screen play that we see way too often here in the AACL. And boom,
13-yard loss there.
13 yards. Absolutely horrible time to have that happen. No comment.
This thing where we get COC'd.
I did, bro. I did. I appreciate that. Yeah, much love. All right, we're seeing some replays here. Almost a first down, but just not quite enough. Mr. Funk, do you go for this, or do you punt the ball?
Oh, you go for this.
You go for this, and that's exactly what the Herd is going to do here. It's not a make or break for them, but definitely going to put them in a better position if they get the first down. Floats the ball and overthrows his defender. Looked like almost triple coverage. Ball hits the ground and results in a loss of down, or not a loss of down, but a turnover. And now the Zips are going to get the ball here on the 46-yard line.
And now Marshall needs a big stop, and they're going to have to burn all their timeouts here also, probably.
That's a great start for the Marshall defense. However, potential face mask here. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, and that's exactly what Marshall did not want. 15-yard face mask. That's really going to hurt because that may put the Zips already into field goal territory.
I mean, they're right there. Maybe another 5 yards. It's rain.
Hand off to the running back, trying to burn the clock. Runs towards the sideline, is brought down for a gain of 5 yards.
They'll use their first timeout after that play.
So I think a first down here does it for the Zips. Marshall will be looking to stop them, and they do. Nate Griffin with a 1 yard loss. 3rd down and 5, and Marshall earns their second timeout. And this is close to the play of the game. Lots of time, goes across the middle, and the Zips and Eric Chavez get a first down with that 9-yard reception. Chavez. hand off the ball. You could kneel or hand it off, and they're looking just for more yards. Nate Griffin with the 8-yard rush, 2nd and 2.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
And I think it's time to bring in our special guest.
Y'all ready for Danny Don?
Bring it in, sir.
Get ready.
Turn out the light. The party's over.
You messed him up, man.
They say that all good things must end. Let's call it a night. The party's over. Till tomorrow, we'll do the same thing again. Good night.
Excellent job. Thank you, sir, for that wonderful rendition. I may have to get that in a ringtone. And that brings the clock down to 0. And we close out what was surprisingly enough a very entertaining game. Like I said earlier, a chess match here. And, while the result is probably what most of us expected, the way we got there was totally unexpected. Bob Funk.
Yeah, that was really unexpected. I think that might be the lowest scoring game ever in the AACL, only 20 points scored. Um, 22 was the old score.
Yeah, a lot of history tonight. Lowest scoring game in AACL history. And
it was 0-0 at the half, which was the first.
Oh, no. You're right.
0-0.
0-0, yep. Another record. Maybe not the record you guys want to see, but surprisingly enough, as we sit on the other side of this game, it was definitely entertaining. And, you got to give it to the Herd, right? They could have easily been blown out of this game and put up a great fight here for the home crowd. Something to be really, really proud of as we close out
the first downs, 21-10.
Yeah, just absolute dominance with the first downs. Total offense as well. Double them up.
Pretty much double them up. Here it's 272-76. It's crazy.
Yeah, when we look at the stats here, Marshall was 100% in the red zone.
Their team very good on third down.
Akron with the only turnover of the game, that pick in the first quarter. We'll call it the
9 punts might be a new record.
Yeah, time of possession in favor
4-minute
of Akron
advantage
by 5 minutes, which equates to an entire quarter here in the AAC.
4 minutes.
Oh, 4 minutes.
12:01 to 7:59. So
Andy Dake, 50%, 9 of 18 with a rating of 85 for 76 yards.
Might be.
Dangerously low rating for Andy Dake. Look
It's
at
only
the rushing
50%.
yards on the ground. Andy Dake and Bubba Dacius, 32 and 39 respectively.
Andrews with 2 carries for 24.
Should have been feeding him. In terms of receiving, looks like 5 players caught the ball, with Galloway leading the team, 3 receptions and 39 yards, long of 19. Then on defense, lots of tackles, double digits for Eddie Mauser, and a pick by Michael Coleman, which came in that first quarter.
Marshall didn't have any sacks in that game. One extra point.
One extra point by Scott Williams, the kicker.
Kickoffs.
Earning that paycheck. All right, Brandon Davis with more respectable numbers here, as expected, rating of 116, 27-41 for 272 yards. No touchdowns and 1 pick. So not the greatest game for him, but enough to get it done, enough to keep his team in the hunt. Nate Griffin, 12 attempts for 46 yards for a 3.8 average, stifled for the most part. He did have 1 touchdown along of 11.
He had the only touchdown for him.
Really, in my eyes, the only offensive player on both teams with some truly respectable numbers: 12 receptions for 98 yards, an average of 8.1. So a good showing for him. Todd Bennett up there at the top as expected, and other players coming up with some catches. Going here to the defensive stats. Eric Elliott led the team.
Jeremy Richardson, 2 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and then Williams with 2 sacks.
So both those guys were beasting, and those sacks in my mind really equated to drive killers for Marshall, and that's what kept them in the game when they couldn't generate any offense of their own. I mean, if you think about it, Marshall could have easily have gone and scored 14, 21 points, and then it just would have been too much to come back from for the Zips. But so I would, if anything, hand the game ball over to this defense, and specifically those 2 defenders.
That Akron defense, they shut down the Marshall offense. They had 170 yards or something on the game, so Akron defense stepped up big today.
Agreed, except for one drive.
4.
Yeah, I saw 4.
I missed the last one.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah, one might say that Akron has the big D.
Lots of penetration with that D.
Shout out to the chat. Okay, we have our post-game stats here. Again, just kind of a rehash of what we looked at earlier. Obviously, Akron with their most impressive stat in my eyes, Bob, was the passing yards for 272 versus 76, and then that time of possession.
Yeah, that passing game really turned it on in the second half to take control of the game for Akron.
All right, looking at players of the game, Nate Griffin, 12 carries for 46 yards and a touchdown, 12 receptions for 98 yards, and that's probably his most important stat of the game. On the other side, for the Herd, Trevor Andrews, 2 carries for 24 yards. He's really up there because he scored the 1 touchdown for the Herd in the game. And Michael Coleman on the Herd with 5 tackles. ATK, remind me what assisted tackle and a pick. The only turnover of the game as well. And then Jeremy Richardson with those 2 sacks. And again, a major player in winning this game for the Zips.
It shows how bad the Herd was when your offensive player of the game has 2 carries, but he's the only guy who scored a touchdown.
All right. I totally agree with you, Mr. Funk. And with that, we're going to close out those last 2 games of Week 9, both interesting in their own right. Bob Funk, thank you for joining me this evening here in the booth. It's been a lot of fun and very enjoyable. But for now, we're going to turn it over to Mr. Dave Axis.
All right, Cliff, thank you so much. Cliff and Funk, great job in the booth there, especially pulling double duty. I know how hard it is to do multiple games, so appreciate you guys. Thanks for being here, and have a good rest of your night.
Thanks, Dave. Have a great night.
All right, folks, here's the dealio. Marshall didn't upset Akron like I had hoped. So as of right now, and we'll go over that in a second, it looks like the Zips are probably going to be the number 2 seed in the playoffs, depending on what happens next week. But we'll talk about that in just a moment. In the meantime, let me give a quick recap of what went down tonight. 14th ranked CMU traveling to 21st ranked ECU. That game went down to the wire. ECU squeaks it out 16-13. 7th ranked Indiana going to number 1 Georgia State, and we were like, oh, this is the game of the night. This is probably game of the week. And Georgia State said, I don't fucking think so, as they roll all over Indiana 34-7. In the third game, if you thought the Georgia State game was a rolling, look, I don't know where this Louisiana Tech team has been all season, but they put a 50-burger on the 18th ranked Colorado Buffaloes and beat them 56-14. And Peter LaFleur ties the record by Rodney Dangerfield with 5 rushing touchdowns. And in the nightcap, excuse me, that you just saw, that you just witnessed, third-ranked Zips in the pouring rain in Huntington, West Virginia, go into Marshall and pull out a very sloppy, very defensive, very grinded out 13-7 victory. And they will remain, and I'm going to show, so what I'm going to pop up is the division standings before going into week 9. This is through week 8. So the Zips win, Georgia State wins, Wyoming wins. Wyoming clinched the other night, so that's 3 of the 4. Kansas still has not clinched. We know Houston still has a chance, and we need to look at some head-to-heads to see if SMU has a chance or not. Probably not with that the divisional record, but we'll see. We'll figure it out, and I'll post something up this weekend about it. So as of right now, if the playoffs started today, Georgia State would be the 1 seed, the Zips would be the 2 seed, Wyoming would be the 3 seed, and then whoever comes out of the I-35 division would be the 4th seed. Packer Fred in the chat, if I'm not mistaken, did the Bootleggers division go undefeated this week? Let's see if he responds. 5-1. Oh, who lost? Bootleggers. Oh, Marshall. Sorry, yeah, just that game. My bad. Okay. All right, there you go. So the Bootleggers go 5-1, which I believe will push them over the Wayward division for the best record division. I believe the Wayward division went 4-2. So they might be tied. We'll see. I'll figure that out this weekend. But the important thing about which division has the best record is it's ranked, and the best record gets the most recruiting points, and then it filters down. So having the best divisional record will give you the divisional prestige to attract more and better recruits. All right, folks, that's a wrap for week 9. Next week, week 10, is rivalry week, and there are some good games on tap. We don't have the full schedule out yet as far as when they're going to play, the timing and stuff, but let me run down a few of these games for you. Actually, I just run them all down real quick. We got a couple extra minutes. We're running early tonight. Colorado at Air Force. Washington State at Wyoming. That's going to be a good one. UNLV at San Diego State. That's going to be a good one. SMU at Houston. Well, that's going to be a good one. There's going to be a lot of good games. Minnesota at Iowa State. Kansas at Louisiana Tech. Cincinnati at Akron. Western Michigan at Central Michigan. Indiana at Syracuse. ECU at Marshall. Georgia State at Memphis. And Old Dominion at Central Florida. Those are your rivalry week 10 games that will wrap up the season. After that, we will go into the playoffs, the 2 playoff games. Then we'll have all the bowl games. Then we will have the championship game. That's how things are going to go down over the next couple weeks as we wrap up the inaugural season of the AACL. So that is a wrap. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Thank you to all the broadcasters, all the people in the chat, all the comments back and forth, all the viewership. Appreciate all of that. This has been the All-American Coaching League, brought to you by Axis Sports. We will see you next Monday night at 8 p.m. right here on this Twitch channel, 8 p.m. Eastern, that is. And so in the meantime, have a glorious weekend. Have a great Saturday and Sunday. And we'll see you on Monday night. Good night now.